How long has it been since I kissed you? I don't wanna wait. How long has it been since you held me? I don't wanna wait. How long has it been since I felt like this about anything? I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait no more. How long do we have to put up with?
The Multistrada V4, and now it is here in the Philippines. And what's even better is it's right here with us tonight. So we all get to see it being unboxed right in front of us. Showing Claudio Dominicali, the CEO of Ducati Motor Holding, where he presents the Multistrada.
I don't wanna wait no more. Ooh, when you put your arms around me, we go flying into ecstasy. Ooh, I can feel our bodies trembling, feel my adrenaline increasing. You make me feel that way.
So we have the Philippines. Here's the V4 Multistrada.
Take me higher. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait no more. You make me feel that way. You have me in every way. You take me higher. I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait no more.
What a race for Marvin. And Dashi was trying to hold him off as long as he could, and he couldn't. All Marvin needed in order to look very dominant in this race. Parang meant to be for him to win this race.
And for the championship position, ang kinalabasan ng round na to is a tiebreaker. Kasi pare sila na-accumulate na points. So yung gap from round 1 will still stay the same.
Fantastic race, man. This is really an enjoyable race by excellent riders. 3 guys who could be racing pretty much anywhere in the world, I think. The 3 fastest riders in the Philippines, Kawasaki, BMW, and Ducati. 3 former champions, and they crossed the start-finish line multiple times, almost next to each other.
Mukhang 155cc super sport.
Ducati is the aspirational brand for many, attracting fans of all ages and different backgrounds. Once a year, Ducatistas from all over the globe gather here at the Misano World Circuit for 3 days of awesome activities, exciting races, and jaw-dropping displays.
Imbis na iiwas niya sa outside, mas pinili ng inside. Parehas na rin self-preservation and wala siyang tinamaan.
After 4 long years, the World Ducati Week is back for its 11th edition, which is the biggest one yet, with over 80,000 visitors from 84 different countries. The passion for the Italian motorcycle company was in full effect. What other brand has a name for their customers?
But what does it mean to be a real Ducatista? Let's find out from these people.
when you ride a Ducati and your heart like sparkles and you get that huge smile on
DJ
your
Alberto
face,
looking very
I think
good
that's
here.
a real Ducatista.
The last corner.
As long as you ride the
And
motorcycle.
DJ Alberto
Okay,
gets
one lap
another
to go.
race win, gets a checkered
You do like
flag.
to wear a lot of red.
And Marvin Magulab na.
That was a
Then
nice
you're
race.
Settles
Ducatista.
for
Doesn't matter if you
P2.
ride a Scrambler Ducati or a Multistrada or a
Until end
sports
of the
bike
race,
like
they're still
Panigale.
lapping 1 minute.
We're all
50.
Ducati lovers,
Hello.
and we just
That's
love
excellent.
so much
Yeah.
this brand
That is
because
excellent.
it's a great bike, it's a jewelry, it looks really good, it's fast, and it's just awesome.
To be real Ducatista mean to be a rider that take care of Ducati like the flag of his country.
The reason why I got into Ducati is the red. Red means like passion, right? So I like to go fast, so that's why I go with the Ducati all the time. So hopefully everyone experience the brand Ducati in the future.
To make me a Ducatista, speed and power.
I think it's the style and elegance of the Ducati bikes that you cannot really find in other, Japanese or German motorcycles. So I think it's style and elegance.
There's a lot of Ducati experts. Yes. Pero you're never a full-on Ducatista unless you come here. This is like as Totti was saying, this is our mecca for a Ducatista. I mean, if you don't visit Misano, you're incomplete. You don't absorb the passion fully.
I mean, there's so much stuff going on. I kind of just don't know where to go first because, you can go to the Multistrada world, you can go to the Scrambler area, you can go to the performance area, the store, all the different lounges. I mean, there's activities going on in every single spot that it is a little overwhelming, to be honest with you, but it's just absolutely amazing, insane. It is pretty impressive. I mean, everywhere you look, amazing motorcycles all over the place, and from a distance you can hear the dry clutch, which is unmistakable Ducati. I mean, this place, absolutely unreal.
Seriously though, what other motorcycle brand has a fan base this loyal and this passionate? Maybe Harley Davidson? But the atmosphere in a Harley Davidson event would be probably very different. Of all the people I met in Misano, Mike Harper from Wales perhaps showed the most passion, as his love for Ducati was on another level.
I traveled 2,000 kilometers to be at the show with my very special Ducati M900 Monster, 1993, 30 years old. Me, I am 70 years, but this is the easiest way for me to drive, and I'll show you how I do.
Amazing.
Right, this is for the gears. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. This for the brakes. 2 lines. 1, 2. Normal motorbike. When I want to go to the bar, off. Cheers. Voila.
That's fantastic.
You like?
It's awesome. How long have you had it?
23 years, 24 years.
You might be asking, were you riding this before anything happened
No,
to you?
in 1975, I had a road accident on a Suzuki
Bad word.
T500.
Okay.
I was in my early 20s.
but I'm paralyzed from my chest, and I have never given up. 1 year in hospital, and then back together as quickly as possible. Within 2 years, back on the bike.
Why the monster?
It's narrow. Look how narrow. Narrow.
Yeah.
V-twin, much torque. Bop, 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 bop. Not like Japanese, too high rev. Just bop, bop, bop. And that's a special girlfriend.
Let me ask you, what to you makes a real Ducatista?
I think every true Ducatista knows the sound. When you're in your bed, on the street, when you hear that Ducati engine, there is nothing like it. And that makes my skin tingle every time I hear one. And that's what makes a true Ducatista. When your skin tingles when you hear the engine. That is true.
Perhaps the highlight of World Ducati Week is what happens on the track. Of course, this is Ducati, and that's kind of the backbone of the brand. The Lenovo Race of Champions, which is kind of like the NBA All-Star Game in a way, is an exhibition race featuring the Ducati riders that compete in MotoGP, Superbike, and Supersport championships. With big names such as Pecco Bagnaia, Jack Miller, Michael Rinaldi, and many more. The bikes they're using are actually production Panigale V4S and Panigale V2s, equipped only with slick tires and racing exhausts. So, technically, these bikes are the same ones you can buy from the dealership.
More exciting, you know, and we usually were doing acceleration race, but we were doing already many times, so let's say why not to make a real one?
Being here in a World Ducati Week, seeing all the bikes, being around the atmosphere, being around the energy, makes me really want to get on a bike and go for a test ride. And luckily, that is actually one of the things that you can do here this weekend. This is the DRE, Ducati Riding Experience. So we are heading over to the Ducati Riding Experience, somewhere in the vicinity. You ready?
Ready as can be, brother.
You ready?
I think so.
You think so?
It's my first time, so.
First time. First time. She's gonna kick ass. She's gonna kick everybody's ass.
For sure.
Sandbagging first time.
Antoine Meo is 5-time world champion of Enduro.
That's 5-time Enduro world champion Antoine Meo, the guy in the Desert X video. Yep, the pressure is on.
Guess what vehicle I'm going to be using for the Ducati Riding Experience? It's a bike that I've been dying to try ever since I saw it online. It's the Desert X. Look at that thing. Well, this is a special edition Desert X because usually it's white, but this one, they copied that Audi right there. The electronic Audi. Of course, it's built for off-road, just like the Desert X. So yeah, I mean, I get to experience the Desert X in the World Ducati Week. I am blessed. I am absolutely blessed. Alrighty, here we go. Which one did you use, Caroline?
Multistrada.
Yeah.
It's the only bike that has a lowering kit, so, well, I'm short. So.
When you say short, how short? What's your height?
158.
Okay, you're making me
centimeter. Of
you're
course.
making me
Not
convert.
Not fit.
Give them a background. So you were a little bit worried about the ADV because you're more of a track person.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, if I was taller, I wouldn't worry so much.
Yeah.
But the most of the adventure bikes are.
Even for me, it was too tall. The Desert X was too tall for me, but managed. Didn't drop it, thank goodness.
Because this is World Ducati Week, it wouldn't be complete without a quick stop on the track.
A real Ducatista loves the brand. Just like he loves a wife or his country or his career. You have to be proud of it, you have to fight for it, you have to be loyal.
Yeah. What is your favorite part of the World Ducati Week?
Well, from start to finish, I just like the whole scene. Like seeing all the Ducatistas, seeing the famous riders, and of course we're in Italy. I like to eat lunch, the breakfast, and of course when you wake up, we're in the beach in Rimini. So it's really nice in Cattolica. We stay there. I even brought my bicycle so we could cycle. And then afterwards, we ride my Psbk, my Ducati Psbk, going here, up in the mountains. We went to Tabulia, which is Rossi's hometown. So it's really fun. You can do everything here.
This has been an absolute epic long weekend. Truth is, I'm not shocked about the massive turnout and vibrant energy throughout the event, despite the heat wave in Europe. It's because more than any manufacturer, Ducati is not just about the motorcycle. There's also the lifestyle and culture. It's also about the feeling you get while riding a Ducati. The feeling that makes you want more. That bond between man and machine is what ignites the passion. And when you're done riding, you want to talk to someone who understands you, other Ducatisti. The conversation doesn't even have to be about bikes, but you know, that person and you travel on the same wavelength. It's kind of like being passionate about the same sports team. And perhaps in a way, that's what makes a true Ducatista. Thanks for watching this Beyond the Ride special on the World Ducati Week 2022. Please do check out www.motodeal.com.ph for more updates on anything in the world of motorcycles.
Angkas has always been advocating safety riding. No? Ito yung naging cornerstone po talaga ng Angkas na mapakita sa tao na ang pagsasakay ng motorsiklo, magagawa po natin yan in a safe manner. And yung Angkas Dream Cup is the epitome, no? Talagang the highest level of motorcycle safety riding. So talagang we wanted to really embody that, no? And show everybody na, you know, if you have the talent, you know, take it out of the streets and into the track. Hindi naman po lahat ng tao nakakapag-participate sa motorsports. So, ginawa po natin yung Angkas Dream Cup so that we can bring motorsports down to the grassroots level. Ngayon dun sa 18 million na nagmomotorsiklo, may chance na ngayon. Mayaman ka man o mahirap ka, basta meron kang talento sa pagmomotorsiklo, pwede ka sumali sa Angkas Dream Cup. Open po yan. At kung ikaw ay naging champion po dito, we will support you between the partnership of Angkas and Ducati all the way up to international races.
With the proper support, kaya nga yung binibigay ng Angkas is this program where we teach our fellow Filipinos on how to succeed
in the international level para maiangat natin na ang Pilipino hindi lang nagmamaneho ng motor pero competitive din internationally, which is pinakita ni Troy TJ na possible pala.
So that was my first podium in the IDM Championship, which was the German Supersport 300 Championship. So not only was I the first to participate there, but also the first to podium. So of course I'm really proud of myself, but more than that, I'm thankful for all of the support that everyone's been giving me, because it's not a journey that I take alone, but also with a lot of help from other people. I'm really thankful that Angkas is supporting me in my career, in my goal, my dreams, and I'm so proud that they want to do this for not just myself, but also so many other riders. So I hope that the Philippines becomes let's say a motorsport country, because now it's a growing sport, and I think that in a few years maybe we can have more Philippine riders in international competition.
Magkaiba po yung inasabi natin na basta racing lang, no? Dun sa tinatawag nating motorsports, right? So when you put it in the context of sporting, meron yang rules and regulation, controlled environment yan. And we always exercise the safety of the athletes, the safety of the people that are participating in the sporting event. So talagang dito po natin makikita yung skill ng bawat tao sa pagra-ride nila, but in a controlled and safe environment.
Alam ko na recommended ako ni Kuya TJ, kay Sir George, kasi magkakakilala nga po sila na nag-aangkas nga po si Papa. Tapos yun, marunong din akong rider, kumbaga may experience. Ayun, nagsisimula talaga ako, doon kami kumuha ng pera na pang sa karera ko, kasi hindi naman biro yung mga gastos eh. Talagang sinabi ko, bago magkarera, mag-training ako ng training. Nagbunga naman lahat ng hard work. Kahit na sobrang dami kong category, parang wala lang daw nangyari sa akin kasi hindi naman biro yung mga ginawa ko bago pumunta dito eh. Kasi sinasabi nila para daw akong robot. Hindi naman nila nakita kung gaano katagal yung training na ginawa ko bago paghandaan talaga yung mga ganitong bagay.
So meron po tayong karera every month. This is a 6-leg circuit. Our championships po will be at the end of the year. So you'll expect more races to come, and this is just the beginning. I think there's going to be a lot more in store, a lot more exciting stuff for Angkas, and of course the Angkas Ducati partnership, the Angkas Dream Cup. And kami naman po, ang gusto namin is paano natin ibibigay ang motorsports para sa pangkalahatan. How do we give access to everybody, rich or poor, para magkaroon sila ng tsansa maging champion?
Hi guys, I'm TJ Alberto. I'm a rider this year in the Asia Superbike Championship. I'll be riding in the ASB 1000 on the number 77 Ducati Panigale V4R, so watch out for me on the races. And last year was actually also the 2021 Philippine Superbike champion with the Ducati Panigale V4R. This year, I'm so happy to be part of the Angkas Motorsports family. It's so nice to have gotten this partnership rolling. And I'm really so happy to have the support of you guys. I really feel the love and compassion from you guys about the motorcycling industry, and that's what I'm all about. I really love motorcycles from the very start, ever since I was so young. So thank you so much, and see you all on the road, mga kagulong.
All set. Let's go.
Hi guys, I'm TJ Alberto. I'm a rider this year in the Asia Superbike Championship. I'll be riding in the ASB 1000 on the number 77 Ducati Panigale V4R, so watch out for me on the races. And last year was actually also the 2021 Philippine Superbike champion with the Ducati Panigale V4R. This year, I'm so happy to be part of the Angkas Motorsports family. It's so nice to have gotten this partnership rolling. And I'm really so happy to have the support of you guys. I really feel the love and compassion from you guys about the motorcycling industry, and that's what I'm all about. I really love motorcycles from the very start, ever since I was so young. So thank you so much, and see you all on the road, mga kagulong.
All set. Let's go.
Angkas has always been advocating safety riding. No? Ito yung naging cornerstone po talaga ng Angkas na mapakita sa tao na ang pagsasakay ng motorsiklo, magagawa po natin yan in a safe manner. And yung Angkas Dream Cup is the epitome, no? Talagang the highest level of motorcycle safety riding. So talagang we wanted to really embody that, no? And show everybody na, you know, if you have the talent, you know, take it out of the streets and into the track. Hindi naman po lahat ng tao nakakapag-participate sa motorsports. So, ginawa po natin yung Angkas Dream Cup so that we can bring motorsports down to the grassroots level. Ngayon dun sa 18 million na nagmomotorsiklo, may chance na ngayon, mayaman ka man o mahirap ka, basta meron kang talento sa pagmomotorsiklo, pwede ka sumali sa Angkas Dream Cup. Open po yan. At kung ikaw ay naging champion po dito, we will support you between the partnership of Angkas and Ducati all the way up to international races.
With the proper support, kaya nga yung binibigay ng Angkas is this program where we teach our fellow Filipinos on how to succeed in the international level para maiangat natin na ang Pilipino hindi lang nagmamaneho ng motor pero competitive din internationally, which is pinakita ni Troy TJ na possible pala.
So that was my first podium in the IDM Championship, which was the German Supersport 300 Championship. So not only was I the first to participate there, but also the first to podium. So of course I'm really proud of myself, but more than that, I'm thankful for all of the support that everyone's been giving me, because it's not a journey that I take alone, but also with a lot of help from other people. I'm really thankful that Angkas is supporting me in my career, in my goal, my dreams. And I'm so proud that they want to do this for not just myself, but also so many other riders. So I hope that the Philippines becomes let's say a motorsport country, because now it's a growing sport. And I think that in a few years, maybe we can have more Philippine riders in international competition.
Magkaiba po yung inasabi natin na basta racing lang, no? Dun sa tinatawag nating motorsports, right? So when you put it in the context of sporting, meron yang rules and regulation, controlled environment yan. And we always exercise the safety of the athletes, the safety of the people that are participating in the sporting event. So talagang dito po natin makikita yung skill ng bawat tao sa pagra-ride nila, but in a controlled and safe environment.
Alam ko na recommended ako ni kay TJ, kay Sir George, kasi magkakakilala nga po sila na nag-aangkas nga po si Papa. Tapos yun, marunong din akong rider, kumbaga may experience. Ayun, nagsisimula talaga ako, doon kami kumuha ng pera na pang sa karera ko, kasi hindi naman biro yung mga gastos eh. Talagang sinabi ko, bago magkarera, mag-training ako ng training. Nagbunga naman lahat ng hard work.
Good morning, race fans, and welcome to the Clark International Speedway for leg number 6 of the 2022 Philippine Superbike Championship. This is the last leg of the season, so expect a lot of fireworks. Of course, this is powered by Angkas, and our live coverage is being aired on Psbk TV on Facebook and on YouTube. We'd like to thank our sponsors, Ducati, GS Motorcycle Battery, our official battery partner, Petron, our official fuel, Pirelli, our official tire, and of course, special thanks to Alpine Stars Motul, Grentech Solutions, MTRT Racing, Philippine Scooter Racing, Philippine Underbone King, Philippine Superbike Championship, and the Federation of Two Wheels Association of the Philippines. Let me run through the schedule for today. We are at 8:15 a.m. and that means that the 155 Super Sports and Sports class will be out on the track for their warm-up. And then after that, we're going to be bringing you the Pirelli Petron Underbone 155C CSL 155cc intermediate and expert class, and that's going to be actually their second race of the race weekend. At 9 and 10 a.m., the Pirelli Cup Group 1, and after that, the Pirelli Cup Group 2. Pagkatapos noon, we're going to be bringing you the Pirelli Petron Psbk Novice, Intermediate, Open, Master, and Rookie class, and that's going to be the pre-final. I expect a lot of fireworks for that one. And at 10:40 a.m., the Pirelli Petron 115 SL 160cc Intermediate and Expert class will be on the track. And at 11:10 a.m., it's going to be the Gentleman's Race, or aka the Ducati Cup. MTRT Maxi Scooter 185 class is going to be happening at 11:40 a.m. And after that, of course, we're going to be having a lunch break, and then the Angkas Dream Cup will be on the track at 1:15 p.m. Of course, in just a few moments, I'm going to be joined here on in the panel with Reiniel Resuelo and Emil Bano, who's making their way over here to the Clark International Speedway. But the sun is shining, and it looks like we're going to have a fantastic day of motorsports for the final leg of the 2022 season.
Welcome everyone to the first Let's Ride as One Ducati Global Ride. Riding as one today, we have showed the world how lively and united the Ducati Philippines family is.
Good morning everyone. I hope everyone is having a warm time.
It's really so amazing to have everyone here. To have such a big number of participants, really incredible. And thank you guys for supporting the brand.
Thank you very much. Sobrang overwhelmed kami. After 2 years, ngayon lang ulit tayo nagkaroon ulit. Ride safe pa uwi ha!
Thank you very much from the bottom of our hearts for being here and being part of the 300 strong Let's Ride as One event.
Thank you for supporting.
It's really so amazing to have everyone here. To have such a big number of participants. Alright, alright. Kaya pa lang tayo mag-start.
When I ride the Street Fighter, it's basically like I'm riding my race bike on the road. I think when we feel finesse, it's when everything just clicks into place. No, you feel like every single lap you do is like you have a good rhythm. You don't feel out of control. You feel quite in control, like you can do anything you really
bike doesn't need to control you. You must control the bike.
I can tour, I can canyon carve in the twisties, and I can just have sport bike fun on Sundays. This is such an addictive bike to ride. I can't wait to ride it all the time.
We want to be completely prepared. We're not thinking about anything else but the race. I think when it's race day, we want to be one with the bike. We know the bike in and out. It's not only our bike at this point, but it's an extension of ourselves.
You want to know what the 208 horsepower, 199 kilo super naked feels like? Fun.
It's important that you're
Welcome back to the Clark International Speedway for the final leg of the Philippine Superbike Championship 2022 powered by Angkas. I'm Gino Rufino, and in just a few moments, Reynel Resuelo and Emil Bano will be joining me here on the panel. But of course, we also have Phoebe Walker, who is going to be being our eyes and ears over at the paddocks to talk to the teams and the different riders. So once again, if you're just joining us, this is the final leg of the 2022 Philippine Superbike Championship. And in just a few moments, we are going to be bringing you the race number 2 of the Pirelli Petron Underbone 155cc and 155 Intermediate Expert and SL division. And that's going to be happening in just about 15 minutes. And then we're going to be having races throughout the day. And this is going to be really interesting because for the overall championship of the season, there still are some undetermined results. Parang lang MotoGP yan, where we needed the final race of the season last week to find out that Pecco Bagnaia of Ducati would end up winning over Yamaha's Fabio Quartararo. So there's going to be some interesting moments here for the race weekend for the different categories, not just in the Superbike category, but also for the other categories there that still don't have a season champion. Of course, the point system has changed as well throughout the season. It's going to be, I do believe it's a 1.5. Reynel and Emil will be able to clarify that in just a few moments. But there are some stuff that we want to discuss when they do get here to talk about it, as the races will begin in just a few moments. But we do appreciate you guys for tuning in. I know last leg we weren't around for the broadcast, but we are back this time around, and the sun is shining, so it looks like it's going to be a fantastic day here at the Clark International Speedway as we bring you the Philippine Superbike Championship.
Magkaiba po yung inisabi natin na basta racing lang, no? Dun sa tinatawag nating motorsports, right? So when you put it in the context of sporting, meron niyang rules and regulation, controlled environment yan. And we always exercise the safety of the athletes, the safety of the people that are participating in the sporting event. So talagang dito po natin makikita yung skill ng bawat tao sa pagra-ride nila, but in a controlled and safe environment.
Alam ko na recommended ako ni Kuya TJ, kay Sir George, kasi magkakakilala nga po sila na nag-aangkas nga po si Papa. Tapos yun, marunong din akong rider, kumbaga may experience. Ayun, nagsisimula talaga ako, doon kami kumuha ng pera na pang ano sa karera ko kasi hindi naman biro yung mga gastos eh. Talagang sinabi ko, bago magkarera, mag-training ako ng training. Nagbunga naman lahat ng hard work. Kahit na sobrang dami kong category, parang wala lang daw nangyari sa akin kasi hindi naman biro yung mga ginawa ko bago pumunta dito eh. Kasi sinasabi nila parang daw akong robot. Eh, hindi naman nila nakita kung gaano katagal yung training na ginawa ko bago paghandaan talaga yung mga ganitong bagay.
So meron po tayong karera every month. This is a 6-leg circuit. Our championships po will be at the end of the year. So you'll expect more races to come, and this is just the beginning. I think there's going to be a lot more in store, a lot more exciting stuff for Angkas. And of course, the Angkas Ducati Partnership, the Angkas Dream Cup. And kami naman po, ang gusto namin is paano natin ibibigay ang motorsports para sa pangkalahatan. How do we give access to everybody, rich or poor, para magkaroon sila ng tsansa maging champion?
Not just for our flag, but also for our brothers. Michael and Paolo, Lord, thank you for gathering us here today. Lord, heal every broken bone. Make them recover really fast, full recovery, Lord God. And Lord God, we pray for strength for their families, Lord God, in this challenging time. This we ask in Jesus' holy and mighty name we pray. Amen.
How long has it been since I kissed you? I don't wanna wait. How long has it been since you held me? I don't wanna wait. How long has it been since I felt like this about anything? I don't wanna wait. I don't wanna wait no more. How long do we have to put up with?
The Multistrada V4, and now it is here in the Philippines. And what's even better is it's right here with us tonight. So we all get to see it being unboxed right in front of us. Showing Claudio Dominicali, the CEO of Ducati Motor Holding, represents the Multistrada.
I don't wanna wait no more. Ooh, when you put your arms around me, we go flying into ecstasy. Ooh, I can feel our bodies trembling, feel my adrenaline increasing. You make me feel that way.
So in that, Ducati Philippines, cheers to the V4 Multistrada.
Take me high.
Ducati is the aspirational brand for many, attracting fans of all ages and different backgrounds. Once a year, Ducatistas from all over the globe gather here at the Misano World Circuit for 3 days of awesome activities, exciting races, and jaw-dropping displays.
Mic test. Mic test. Test. Can we get more of the... Yes. .155cc, ano, this one, Pirelli Pitron Underbone. I don't have the list, it's not here. All right, welcome back to the Clark International Speedway, once again for the final leg of the Philippine Superbike Championship 2022. And with me right now is none other than Emil Bano, of course. You getting here before Rainiel means mas mabilis ka magmotor.
O mas mabilis ako. Meron nakakotse ako ngayon. Mas maaga ako nagising.
Okay.
Alam mo naman yan.
So thank you for joining us once again dito sa panel because we miss you, man. Pag nasa BRC, wala ka eh.
Oo, kasi ano eh.
Medyo malayo?
Malayo yung ano eh, yung daanan doon. Oo. Dito kasi puro skyway, and then yung makapasok eh.
Dire-diretso lang.
Oo, dire-diretso lang.
Yeah. Of course, and we are going to be bringing you the first race of the day. Pero race number 2 na to for the Underbone, for the Underbone King. Tapos yung ano natin, yung pole position natin, as usual, pagdating dito sa Underbone category, si Ray Arsuba na naman, he is in P1. Kerwin Chang is going to be in P2. And Joseph Dominic Porino is in P3. But at the moment, let us send it over to Phoebe, who is down with the riders.
Hello, Phoebe.
Hi, a bright and sunny morning to all of you guys there in the booth, and of course to all our viewers on Facebook and YouTube Live. Kamusta kayo dyan? We are here on the grid again to talk to our top positioners here for our first race of the day. Of course, this is the last leg of Psbk. Now we are with Vrayar Suba, who currently takes pole position again for Underbone King. Hi Vrayar, kamusta? How are you feeling today?
Yan po, medyo excited na kinakabahan kasi last race na po to.
So last race na to, this is the last weekend to show everybody what you can do. What is your main goal?
Main goal ko po yun nga, manalo ulit and then ma-maintain yung championship.
Yeah. So ano expectation mo ngayon? Kasi nakamagkano ka na ngayong season?
Medyo malaki-laki na din po kasi almost lahat po na karera nakukuha namin.
Grabe, congratulations. So anong gagawin mo doon? What's your goal with all that money? Anong balak mong gawin?
Siguro po mag-invest na lang sa mga gamit namin na pang-karera pa rin.
Yes. Sasali ka ulit next season?
Opo, sure po, sasali ako.
Alright, sure racer we have for next season. Let's move on to position number 2. We have Kerwin Chang. Hi Kerwin. Hello, good morning. Kamusta? How are you feeling?
Ayos naman po.
Balitaan mo kami about round 5. How was your performance there?
Ngayon, sa totoo lang yung full season namin para sa akin medyo mabigat, mahirap. First time ko sa team, tapos kumbaga wala pa kaming chemistry. Ito ngayon na leg na to, malakas talaga yung team namin. Meron next year at magtuloy-tuloy.
Yes. So bago ka dito sa JVT?
Ito po yung first season ko and ito po yung last leg nung Morak.
Oh, great. Okay, so paano ka nag-adjust? How did you train for this particular last leg na of the season? So how did you adjust for that?
Practice, syempre yung disiplina sa katawan bilang rider, di mahirap kasi marami dyan, masarap kumain, maraming pwedeng kainin, ganun. Pero sa amin mahirap kasi pag nawala ako ng disiplina, mahirap sumabay sa mga malalakas.
So paano chemistry mo ngayon with your team, with other Team JVT?
Ngayon okay kami. Siyempre, nabubuhay yung chemistry para sa makukulit, ganun. Yun, okay naman.
So paano kayo nagbabanding?
Kami, tuwing ganito lang, kung may event, practice, ganun, masaya, ganun.
Very good.
Walang problema sa motor.
Okay, so everything's okay 100% sa motor mo?
Sana 100% pero sigurado to. Kasi kahapon, race 1, nasiraan ako. Mga ilang lap, nasa harapan ako, leading naman ako. Kaso yun, medyo di para sa atin. Pero eto, babawi ako ngayon.
Babawi tayo. Good luck. Talk to you later. Move on to position number 3. We have JD Purino. Hi JD, how are you feeling today? Kamusta?
I'm fine naman po. Medyo kinakabahan. Battle for overall champion.
Yes. Battle for overall. So we pretty much know the standing kasi last leg na of Psbk. Ano expectation mo ngayon?
To be honest naman, wala naman expectations eh. Basta kung anong ibibigay sa atin ni Lord, tatanggapin natin.
Alright, sige. Good luck JD. Talk to you again later. Alright, that's it from me. Talk to you. Bye. See you later, guys.
Maraming salamat, Phoebe Walker. Sabi nga ni Kerwin Chang, masarap kumain.
Oo. Pero yun na nga if you look at them, syempre, hindi mo talaga mababawi yung investment mo dito pagka nakita mo yung mga riders. Pero kung ano man yung makuha nila, binabalik nila ulit. Talagang, alam mo tama yan disiplina. Kasi these guys, kahit pareho kayo ng motor, pareho kayo ng galing, kung mas mabigat ng 1 kilo yung isa, or half a kilo, medyo malayo na yun, mauunahan ka na. So yung disiplina talaga na sinasabi niya, hindi to biro, hindi to basta-basta trip-trip lang na magagawa mo. Kailangan talaga may disiplina ka. Alam mo, lahat nakakomite. Kita mo, lahat ng nakikitain niya, doon din. Walang iniisip na bukas. Yan ang astig.
Yeah, yan ang tunay na rider.
Yan
diba?
ang tunay na
talagang
saludo.
Whatever they get,
yes,
babalik sa motor, babalik sa team, babalik sa ensayo,
yep,
and everything is needed to be able to perform dito sa Philippine Superbike Championship.
Correct.
And I mean, it shows, no? Kasi ito si Suba, palagi nandun pole position, number 1, maybe worst case, number 3, di ba? Parang the fruits of his labor is in full display every time he is on the racetrack. And here we go. The racers are ready. The visors are down. There is no warm-up lap for this category. The lights are on. And they are off. Good start once again for Suba. Kerwin Chang right behind him. And JD Purino on the left of side of the track as they make their way heading into turn number 1. Pero Emily, yung gusto ko dito sa mga underbone races, maraming mga overtaking eh.
Yeah, grabe action dito.
Maraming action talaga eh. Of course, turn number 1, that's a sweeping left-hander. Saka ano yan, uphill, di ba?
Uphill,
Paakyat yan.
Tapos ito naman downhill. So galing ka sa mabilis, pagali mo ng todo-todo dun sa corkscrew na yun. No?
Heading over towards the Porsche left-hander naman yun, medyo malaking sweeper. Actually, that's my favorite turn on the track.
This Porsche?
Oo, ito.
Yan. Actually, decreasing turn yan. Pa-tight siya na ganun. So, pag masyado ka naman maaga mag-gas, magwa-wide ka. So, yung tamang timpla dyan.
Yung mga medyo late apex din yun, di ba?
Tama.
And here we go, heading into the back straight.
Ito maganda sa sinasabi mo tungkol sa underbone. Tingnan mo, magkadikit-dikit sila. Ang daming naglalaro. No? Nakikita mo yung exciting kasi madami sila, di ba?
Saka medyo fun yan for the riders eh. Kasi kung mag-isa ka lang doon, para ka lang nag-track day. Diba?
Para ka nag-track day. Pag minsan, watak-watak na masyado. No?
And here we go as they head over to Acacia. Isa din sa favorite ko yun, yung Acacia.
Acacia? Oo. Ito naman ang least favorite ko, itong Big C.
Ako rin.
Ito ang itong pinaka-challenging part sa tingin ko sa track na to. No?
Kasi yun din, yung Big C na yun.
Yeah, kasi ang Big C, mula pagkataas ng Acacia, the first corner after Acacia hanggang Big C, ang setup para sa last corner, para sa big bike. So if mali yung kuha mo doon, yung last corner medyo hindi mo mamamaximize.
Affected tong itong last corner, yung double apex sa last corner. Saka importante yung last corner kasi that leads to the very long straight na flat out ka, di ba? Right there.
Correct. So pagka magta-track, lalo na pag bago ang track o bago yung tao sa nanonood neto, pinaka-importante yung exit sa lahat ng straight. So this straight, itong back straight, pag sa mga big bike, of course, yung mga after corkscrew, yung setup dyan pinaka-importante. Paano ka makakalabas ng mas maaga magagas.
Yeah, absolutely correct. Yun nga sa mga wannabe racers there. No? That's how you prepare for the straights, di ba?
Correct.
The exit sa turn.
Yes. Tulad yan, dapat hindi ka mainit dyan. Kung hindi, lalabas ka dun sa kangkungan. Wala kasi si Rainiel, kaya medyo technical ako ng konti. Konti lang.
Medyo hindi ako sa...
mamaya pag nandiyan na siya, puro naman ako. Kalokohan na.
Back to normal.
Back to normal lang. Si Rainiel kasi.
Pero maganda rin dito sa final leg na to, Emil. No? We don't know yet who the overall champion is for all the categories. Yung iba doon, medyo alam na natin kung who's gonna be the overall champion. Parang yung sa MotoGP last week, diba?
Tama,
It took the last race of the season to find out.
To decide. Congratulations, Ducati yun.
Pecco, first time a Italian rider on an Italian bike in the last 15 years. Or 15 years ba? No, 15 years since Ducati won. And then longer than that, the last time an Italian rider on an Italian bike.
Buti, hindi sila pinagtripan ng idol ko, si Marc Marquez. Hindi nag-bowling na naman doon. Kung hindi, ang nanalo yung third.
Yung third place. Si Marc Marquez, of course. Wrecking havoc on the racetrack pala ngayon. Parang si Emil Bano lang yun.
Kailangan may gano'n. Yun talaga yung ugali kasi dapat eh. Yun ang ugali ng racer dapat. Dapat talagang aggressive ka.
Of course, we do want to see one day, maybe one day perhaps, a Filipino racing.
Dream yan.
MotoGP. No?
Ako, manunod talaga ako dun sa lugar na yun mismo.
For sure, di ba?
Kahit saan siya, kahit magpunta pag may Pilipino na sa MotoGP.
I mean, we've had international racers dito sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
Most recently, of course, Troy Alberto, Kyle Paz, TJ Alberto also has raced abroad. All these guys have raced abroad.
Yes.
So
even Dashi, si Dashi has raced abroad. Team Suzuki yata siya nun.
So we are world class. We just need to
Yes.
get that opportunity.
Yeah, and I think start younger. The only advantage kasi na pag nakikita mo sa ibang bansa is they start younger. Mga 5 years old nagsa-start na sila eh. So talagang commit na 'yon. Pagdating ng hindi na dapat mag-aaral sa school 'yon. Kakarera ka lang.
Yun lang yung buhay niya, di ba?
Yun lang yung yun lang yung even why the Japanese na hindi na rin maging competitive masyado. Dahil syempre, they start late. Mga 10 years old, late na yan.
Late na yun,
late na yan. So, kailangan palakihin talaga yung community. Kailangan palakihin din ng community ng mga small bikes. Parang go-karts.
And that's actually the goal of this coverage of the Psbk.
Exactly, yes.
To help grow the sport dito sa Pilipinas.
Yes.
So that there's more viewers, more interest, more sponsors.
Correct.
And hopefully we will help grow this sport here in the Philippines. The race order right now, Gray R. Suba still at P1. Pagkatapos nun, you have Masato Fernando P2, and then Christian Anderson now at P3. Si Kerwin Chiang has fallen a little bit. He is now in P4. Sean Marshall, P5.
Sino ba naglalaban sa points ngayon?
Suba. Suba nandun. JD Porino nandun. Alam ko si Kerwin Chiang, Sean Marshall, mag-teammates yan. So I don't know exactly yung overall standings natin for the rest. Pero for sure, si Suba yung number 1 overall season right now. And meanwhile, si EJ Sobretodo is at P10 at the moment. Yung angkas rider natin. Actually, JD Porino has fallen all the way to number 8, no? He started P3. Yung nasabi natin kanina, diba? So, itong category, we see a lot of changes.
Right.
It doesn't mean if you're number 1 right now, as Suba is at the moment, that you're gonna end up number 1 sa race.
Correct. Siyempre, malaki din yung reliability ng motorsiklo. Kung paano nila sinet up.
And unfortunately for Team JVT, we've seen them actually suffer from that. Kasi sometimes they're there sa top, diba? 1, 2, 3
correct
in the race. Tapos dun sa mga dulo ng karera, something happens with the bike.
Correct.
So unfortunately, it's happened to them several times this season. Because we would have probably seen them closer to the top if those incidents didn't happen. But tingnan mo to, parang train diba? Parang you can see 6 guys battling it out right there.
Yan ang maganda kasi, I think medyo kailangan tularan to ng mga superbikes. Kasi tingnan mo sila, lahat naka-uniforme, nakikita mo kung sino yung team, tayo isa-isa lang, So, sa akin sa tingin ko, for sponsors to be more interested, this part is very important. Kaya madaling kunan ng sponsors sa mga underbone and scooter pag nakita mo. Kasi wala ano man sabihin, yung mga team nila are medyo professionally run.
Actually, there are fans of the teams watching on Facebook and on YouTube right now. I want to say hi to all of them. It's yung mga team ng underbone category natin. Saka yun, diba yung JVT team, yung puro yellow.
Yes.
Diba? Yung bike yellow, yung suit yellow.
Exactly.
Ganda tingnan
Ganyan dapat.
Ganyan
dapat, So para, alam mo yun, sa mo lalagay yung mga stickers ng sponsors, and yung the value i-increase kasi.
Now, speaking of sponsors, I did hear that Marvin Mangulapnan in the superbike category managed to get extra sponsors this season, partly because of the coverage.
Yes.
So congratulations to Marvin and his team for being able to get extra sponsors for the season.
Yes. But syempre, of course, he needs more, no?
Yeah.
Kulang na kulang pa yun kasi syempre itong sport na to talaga magastos talaga to
I mean, it's not kung medyo tight yung budget, it will show in the results, no? I mean, that's just the reality of it.
Correct.
But maganda rin dito, Emil, no? Parang you see the 6 of them battling it out, pero malinis
Tama.
There's no incidents. They're so near each other, going at pretty high speeds. And it shows the skill level of the riders out there.
Skill level, professionalism, dahil syempre, yan ang maganda kasi may mga rules tayo. Diba? Nakita natin yung Yung kit niya, nakatanggal yata yung nasa second.
Ay, yung ano, sa Team JVT. So hopefully that's not gonna affect. Looks like that is Kerwin Chang actually who is suffering from that. But if AR Suba making a move right there, heading into the back straight, can he make it stick is the question. As of now, he is still P1. That's so bike number 14.
Pag sa MotoGP yan, medyo ipa-flag ka na.
Yung ano, yung fairing
kasi baka tumama sa kabila rider.
Let's see if he is going to get flagged. But it is kita natin dyan on the left side of the bike.
Yeah, going back to professionalism, syempre may mga matagal na rin ginagawa natin sa Pilipinas tong underbone and scooter, no? So the rules are in place.
Yeah.
And they're properly enforced naman, no?
Yeah.
Kasi
these guys know each other.
Yes.
But off the track, magkaibigan yan.
Tama.
So, syempre naman, you don't want to see your friend something happen to your friend, di ba?
Correct.
Pero alam naman natin yung racing, dangerous sport naman talaga siya.
Dangerous.
Let's be honest here.
Correct.
That's why here we have a couple of ambulances, medical staff, ready for any incidents to happen.
Correct.
And we do want to stress again, I know you are a advocate of it, no? That in a safe environment, in a controlled environment, that's really the only place that you should be racing.
Yes.
Wag sa normal roads.
Oo, medyo ano na yun like we always say, no? Di bali ikaw na masaktan, wag lang makatama ka ng ibang tao. Yun yung masakit doon.
Of course, if you race in the public roads, there's a hand up right there from one of the JVT members.
May engine trouble siguro. Ito yung pinag-uusapan natin kasi at the end of the day, may konting gambling dito sa karera na igagamble mo ba na si-set up mo ng todo yung motor, bibigay, pwedeng hanggang hanggang matapos yung race, kaya, pwedeng hindi. And that's what makes it fun. No?
Yeah. And maybe yung mga setup pa ganun that you just mentioned, that's what JVT does, no? They max out everything.
Yeah.
Kaya sa dulo, medyo na something happens to the bike.
Correct.
Parang gamble nga sinasabi mo.
Yeah. But they learn every time they do that. So they make the parts better. I think sila Abit makes parts, no? Kaya of course, binibenta nila commercially also yung parts. Kung dito yung the best place to test it.
That's right.
Kasi wala namang ganyang full out lagi yung motor sa EDSA Diba? So isipin mo kung gagamitin mo lang pang everyday yung parts na yun, ang ganda nun. Hindi talaga masisira.
And that's the beauty of the PSBK because it shows full display what the shop, what the team can do for the daily rider.
Correct. Yes.
Imagine AR Suba as a daily rider, no? Just dominating this entire season, bike number 14. Yung buong family niya nandito di ba? Yung mga Suba brothers.
Support environment, yung magpupush.
Paulo Suba, currently the brother of AR Suba, is at P12. He's in bike number 117. I actually haven't met the Suba brothers personally, pero feeling ko yung mga conversations during dinner, puro racing siguro yung pinag-usapan.
Tsaka alam mo, dapat meron kasi yung after nung show na to, meron parang YouTube that we talk to the racers.
That's right.
Kahit di na ako, I mean kayo, you talk to the racers and see their mental what they do every day.
I agree with you.
Para lang malagyan ng ng mukha yung mga rider.
Put a face to the name.
Yep.
Baka kaya gawin yan ni Phoebe.
Kaya gawin ni Phoebe yan.
Kaya lang medyo yung nervousness ng mga riders hindi naman sa karera kay Phoebe
Oo nga Sabi niya, I am kinakabahan dahil andyan ka Diba? Parang ganun. Phoebe talaga
AR Suba there trying to make a move in Porsche. I do believe there's Masato Fernando in front of him. So we do see some changes in the order. Masato Fernando, Tracy Soyanko, Sean Barshal, and Christian Anderson all battling now.
Mga veterano yung mga yan.
And this is what you're talking about kanina. No? We saw kanina 6 riders. Now we see only 5.
Yes.
Parang yan parang battle of the fittest talaga, no?
Correct. But this is like in the middle of the race na. Diba? Kasi sa Superbike, kita mo, boom, putya tanggal na agad yung ano.
We have 1 lap to go. Bayar Suba still there in the battle, in the thick of things. He is trailing bike number 17, that is Masato Fernando.
Si Masato Fernando, matagal na nagmomotor to. Talagang mga veterano to.
There they are into the chicane, preparing for the double apex. This is what Emil Vano was talking about a while ago. Napaka-importante yan.
Yep.
As they head towards the last turn of the track, can Bayar Suba do it? Masato Fernando, P1. Bayar Suba pushes it to the end. Oh my God! I don't. That was too close.
Photo finish yun.
That was too close.
Oh, medyo judge's decision to yan.
And that's what I love about the underbone races, because we've seen multiple photo finishes throughout the season.
Si Masato Fernando yung
he was ahead, and then Bayar Suba made that move towards the tail end. No? But P1 is Bayar Suba. P1 is Bayar Suba.
Galing. Pero makita mo, veterans move nung ni Masato, no?
Oo.
Biglang lumabas dun sa unahan.
Wow, what a move there. But what a battle between those two. Masato Fernando was pacing himself throughout most of the race. And then in the last lap, pushed it, got the lead. But only until the very final turn did Bayar Suba, actually no, just all the way until the checkered flag, did Bayar Suba get P1. That's fantastic racing.
Overshoot pa dun sa pagtapos na.
Pagod na yun. Pati yung motor niya, pagod na siguro.
Yeah.
Wow, fantastic race. Congratulations to Bayar Suba. Masato Fernando ends up at P2. Tracy Siancos at P3. Ito yung highlights natin of the first race of the race weekend of the coverage, but this is the second race already happening this race weekend.
Exciting.
What a way to start things off. The final coverage of the Philippine Superbike Championship 2022. Of course, Bayar Suba still showing his dominance in the category. And hopefully next year, he's going to be able to defend the title. And, you know, sabi nga niya kanina kay Phoebe, diba? Everything that he earned, binabalik sa motor.
Commitment eh. Yun talaga yung commitment.
But that's why he's number 1. The commitment, the passion that he has for this sport, kitang-kita natin. Of course, the skill, no, nandyan na rin.
Yes. Yun yung mga atleta eh, di ba? Yung commitment nila, of course, kahit sino naman, even basketball, ganyan, bago ka naman yumaman dyan, talagang nag-commit ka talaga na matagal.
And you have to pay your dues talaga.
Correct.
Look at this. There's the finish.
Boom.
I mean, that's close. That's maybe not even a foot between the two of them.
Na slipstream.
Oh, na slipstream star. And that's a move that is very important, especially sa underbone category.
Yes.
But congratulations once again to Bayar Suba. We're going to be bringing you the next race in just a few moments, and that is going to be I do believe it's going to be the Pirelli Cup Group 1, which should be really interesting and it should be fun. And joining us also for that race is going to be Rainiel Resuelo, who just walked in the door. Good morning, brother. But we will be right back.
After 4 long years, the World Ducati Week is back for its 11th edition, which is the biggest one yet, with over 80,000 visitors from 84 different countries. The passion for the Italian motorcycle company was in full effect. What other brand has a name for their customers?
But what does it mean to be a real Ducatista? Let's find out from these people.
When you ride a Ducati and your heart like sparkles and you get that huge smile on your face, I think that's a real Ducatista. As long as you ride a motorcycle that makes you happy and you do like to wear a lot of red, then you're a Ducatista. Doesn't matter if you ride a Scrambler Ducati or a Multistrada or a sports bike like Panigale. We're all Ducati lovers and we just love so much this brand because it's a great bike, it's a jewelry, it looks really good, it's fast, and it's just awesome.
To be real Ducatista mean to be a rider that take care of Ducati like the flag of his country.
The reason why I got into Ducati is the red. Red means like passion, right? So I like to go fast, so that's why I go with the Ducati all the time. So hopefully everyone experience the brand Ducati in the future.
To make me a Ducatista, speed and power.
I think it's the style and elegance of the Ducati bikes that you cannot really find in other, Japanese or German motorcycles. So I think it's style and elegance.
There's a lot of Ducati experts. Yes. Pero you're never a full-on Ducatista unless you come here. This is like our, as Totti was saying, this is our mecca for a Ducatista. I mean, if you don't visit Misano, you're incomplete. You don't absorb the passion fully.
I mean, there's so much stuff going on. I kind of just don't know where to go first because, you can go to the Multistrada world, you can go to the Scrambler area, you can go to the performance area, the store, all the different lounges. I mean, there's activities going on in every single spot that it is a little overwhelming, to be honest with you, but it's just absolutely amazing, insane. It is pretty impressive. I mean, everywhere you look, amazing motorcycles all over the place, and from a distance you can hear the dry clutch, which is unmistakable Ducati. I mean, this place, absolutely unreal.
Seriously though, what other motorcycle brand has a fan base this loyal and this passionate? Maybe Harley-Davidson? But the atmosphere in a Harley-Davidson event would be probably very different. Of all the people I met in Misano, Mike Harper from Wales perhaps showed the most passion, as his love for Ducati was on another level.
I've traveled 2,000 kilometers to be at the show with my very special Ducati M900 Monster, 1993, 30 years old. Me, I am 70 years, but this is the easiest way for me to drive, and I'll show you how I do.
All right, good morning and welcome back to the Clark International Speedway for the final leg of the Philippine Superbike Championship 2022 powered by Angkas. Gino Rufino here together with Reynel Resuelo and Emil Bano. Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Can you believe it? Final race weekend of the season.
Oo nga.
Medyo sad ako.
Yeah.
Bakit?
Kasi final race na eh. Final race weekend eh.
Ano na yan? Bragging rights nila to hanggang the next race.
Oo, hanggang April.
Oo.
May date, April na ba talaga? Is that...
Usually kasi April talaga nag-start yung season. May minsan na-move lang, depende sa weather.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. Of course, as mentioned a while ago, we are going to be bringing you the Pirelli Cup Group 1. That is going to be... Actually, they're making their way out on the track already. There is going to be a warm-up lap for this. And of course, as always, Phoebe Walker is going to be talking to some of the racers. Parang some of these racers were in the California Superbike School.
Yung ibang rider dito, yes.
Meron, di ba? May mga riders dito attended the CSS.
And kung mapapansin mo ngayon sa Pirelli Cup, no, sobrang baba ng mga lap time nila. So, doon mo makikitang pa-competitive yung karera. And kung titingnan mo din yung listahan, mas madami naka-entry ngayon.
That's right.
So, bumabalik yung mga racers at the end of the season.
Siyempre, last na to eh. Kailangan, di ba? Kailangan na eh. They need to show up.
That's right.
And here we are. The teams are making the final preparations.
for the first race of the Pirelli Cup Group number 1. This is always a fun one. Kasi napaka-competitive nito eh.
Yes.
We've seen a lot of different winners in this category. And expect a lot of excitement rin, no?
So kanina napag-usapan natin yung learning, ano? Yung learning kasi, yun ang kailangan na unang mga investment mo para kumarera ka, no?
That's right.
Hindi mo talaga makukuha yan sa chismis, magpapaturo ka lang dun sa nasa harap mo or something, or titingin ng linya, di ba? Iba pa rin na alam mo yung mga fundamentals, no? So it's safer for everyone if it would be a requirement to at least, di ba?
Yeah.
Have some schooling or, you know.
And that's why it's by the way, congratulations to the two of you for bringing the CSS back to the Philippines.
Yeah,
no?
thank you, yeah.
And it's nice that, that type of school is back here, which happened here on the Clark International Speedway.
Yes.
And it not only improves one as a rider on the track, but it also helps you improve on the road.
Yes.
So, but you can use the same principles, even though hindi ka race pace.
No.
It's still definitely applicable, which is I do recommend it for everybody out there who wants to learn how to race, no? Or wants to learn how to ride, I should say, not
Correct.
just race.
Because I think most of them also, syempre, na-intimidate because of the name, no? Superbike school. No? It's not just for mga superbikes. It's actually for all kinds of bikes, all kinds of riders, di ba? Kahit, alam mo, may 60, 70 years old, mga iba natututo sa Amerika. Most of sa Amerika, may mga Harling dumadating. Di ba? So, yeah. So it's about, kasi pag sinabi mo ng racing, meron namang ibang school it's called the code race, no?
Yeah.
So meron siya ibang school, but this is like for everybody. That's why I just keep bringing it in.
Yeah.
Because I've seen the worst case scenario.
Yeah.
And that is basically someone dying and you see their family grieving.
Yeah.
No. So, yun yung ayaw talaga natin mangyari, no?
Yeah. I mean, the CSS, we saw cruisers.
Yes.
Diba? We saw some cruisers, ADVs.
May Diavel, naka-Diavel.
So it's really for all the enthusiasts out there that want to learn how to ride their bike safer and better on the road, not just on the track but on the road as well.
And everyone knowing their limits, of course.
That's
no?
right.
Kaya wala siyang break pag tinitingnan mo eh. So you would know the limits talaga. Di ba?
And the Pirelli Cup Group number 1 is getting ready. We see there the different teams. We see Wheeltech, Kawasaki, Ducati out there on the track as well. And it's really nice to see everybody out there getting ready for this particular race, including Phoebe Walker, who is with some of our racers.
Quick interviews coming your way right now, beginning with race 1 of Pirelli Cup Group 1. And I am next to position number 4, Mr. Mickey Mazzo. Hi, sir. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Okay naman. Yun.
So based on your performance last leg, coming into the last leg of the season, did you make any adjustments?
Maraming gym, saka yun, workout lagi, tapos sa gumaga takbo. Kaya kailangan maging fit para maging panalo sa racetrack.
Yeah, so I was wondering, no, since this is the last leg, is there more pressure for you as a racer compared sa mga nakaraang legs natin?
Ito yung last race, pero ngayon kasi halos pwede ng normal na takbo na lang kasi leading na sa points. Madisgrasya pa, 0 points. Yan ang kalabang ko, 0 points lang.
Okay, yan. So what is your main goal now?
Tumapos lang. Kahit nasa ulihan, overall champion na.
Wow, ayan. I love it. All right, thank you very much. Talk to you later. Ayan, so let us move on to Jan Timbol. Position number 2. Where is our racer? Hello.
Nagbanyo yata.
Jan Timbol, hello. Nako, nawawala yung racer natin. Ayan, si Sir.
Nagtago na si Jan Timbol. Huwag lang ma-interview.
Oo nga, ayaw magpa-interview. Nawawala tuloy.
Pinagagalitan ko yan eh.
Hello, sir. How are you?
Good. Okay naman. Good.
How would you sum up your season ngayong PSBK?
Very challenging kasi full season siya ngayon. Not like the previous race na lahat CIS lang. This time, bumalik yung BRC. Tapos balik kami dito, different suspension setup sa BRC, different suspension setup dito. So, all in all, very challenging naman. Pero okay naman.
So what is your main goal today?
At least finish the race safe. And we're up in points na. So, yun lang. Finish the race safe lang.
So is there anything specific that you want to improve on that you've learned about yourself or about your racing technique this season?
Maybe more practice para mag-improve pa tayo sa lahat ng corners ng CIS.
So are you confident with your standing today?
Very, very confident.
I love it. All right, thank you very much. Good luck and talk to you later. Let's move on to position number 3. Zeng. Hi, Zeng. Good morning. How are you? How are you today? Kamusta?
Money. Yeah, because it's my second race, so I will try my best to, di ba? Dati, I was very not fast, but just try to get fast na lang. So I will try my best.
So sanay ka naman magkumarera dito sa Philippines or is this your first time?
Second time. It's my second time. Yeah, my first time was last year, September. So this is my second race.
Great. So having raced abroad, what would you say is the biggest difference from racing here?
I started the race last year.
Oh, I see.
It's my experience also. So my first time to ride a big bike.
Great. Okay, and already you're at position 3. Congratulations. Do you have a message to your Chinese fans?
Hello. 我尽量取得一个好的成绩，我会加油的。好。
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Good luck. Okay. All right, and let's move on to P5. P5, Lawrence. Tama ba? Hi. Hello, sir. How are you?
Well, I'm fine so far.
Okay, and what is your main goal ngayong araw?
Well, main goal ko lang naman is safe lahat ng riders, especially ako. Yeah, syempre manalo.
Confident ka sa standing mo ngayon?
Yeah, so far.
Okay, thank you very much. And I think that is the buzzer. Ayan. Back to you guys.
Maraming salamat, Phoebe Walker. You know, I think we need to do is now that when she talks to the riders, kailangan walang helmet.
Yeah, tapos kailangan may subtitle na. Hindi natin naintam, minura tayo lahat nun Sabi niya, China mo.
Bumalik na yung normal Emil. Kasi kanina napaka-technical
Hindi ko sanay Kung lahat ng technical, linabas ko na yung libro kanina
So let's go through the race order right now. P1, Clyde Relativo, who has always been a solid performer dito sa the Pirelli Cup Group 1, and then followed by Justin Guche, John Timbol, P3, Zeng Wang Zong is in P4, Christopher Guzman, P5, Mickey Mazo, P6, Lawrence Villanueva, P7. So it should be an interesting race for the Pirelli Cup Group number 1.
Grabe itong mga oras na to, pang nationals na to
Oo.
And kung mapapansin nyo yung lap time ni Clyde and Justin Gucci, pag sumali sila ng nationals, they can qualify at top 5
nandun na,
ng national.
Grabe.
So, very competitive.
Ito naman si Christopher Guzman, P5, using a naked bike. Using the Street Fighter. Actually, ginamit ko yan last week, yung Street Fighter
Ganda,
niya.
Ganda, no? Yung mga Street Fighter nila may may windscreen Yung pag walang windscreen yung Street Fighter dito, medyo parang tinatanggal ka talaga sa bike.
Mahirap. Actually, I was telling him that kasi sabi niya sa akin, medyo you'll feel the wind. But when I realized it, I was going down the main straight, siguro mga 230 kilometers per hour. I felt like I was gonna fly off the bike.
Diba, parang kang tinatanggal. So that doesn't help. Basically, that doesn't help.
That's why it's super impressive that he, despite the naked bike, he is in P5. Yes. He beat some sport bikes, a lot of sport bikes already. Yeah. It shows the kind of rider that he is here in the Psbk. Skills talaga.
Skills to pay the bills.
Just like Mr. Naj Abdul, who's got the skills to pay the bills and joining us here also on the panel.
Basta Naj.
So on the starting grid, wala si Clyde Relativo.
That's
I think he won't be racing.
I actually saw him walking in a while ago, but maybe he's not joining this category.
Who?
Clyde
Relativo.
Clyde wala. Siya pa naman yung
P1 That's bike number 888. Swerte siguro to si Mickey Mazo. Bike number niya, 888.
Bigay niya dapat kay Zheng Xuanzong yun. Kasi pang Chinese yun. Bigay niya yung kay ano. Direct John, nagiging international na tayo. Dapat may mga subtitle na dito. Lalo na pag nagsasalita si John Timbol, anong sinasabi nun? Lagyan mo ng subtitle. Sa takot, tumakas kanina. Alam mo, kanina, we were talking about the Street Fighter, no? Disadvantage is, of course, it's a naked bike. Yeah. Medyo bukas, But one of the advantages, since, siya, yung handlebars niya is pang standard bike, mas madali siya iligo, actually.
Okay.
Yung body position mo, naturally, madali siyang gawin.
It's easier to push that to counter steer it.
Yes, kasi pagka ganito, mga sport bike, talaga kailangan yung lower body yan eh.
Okay.
Kaya pag nakikita mo, all the racers, even MotoGP, dito sila TJ, lagi nagbibisikleta, no? Kasi andun talaga.
You won't think, no, if you're riding a motorcycle na kailangan yung lower body strength.
Yeah.
Parang it's not something that people normally think about.
Correct. So yung mga bagong magbabike, usually paglabas nila ng kalye, bumalik sila, nagkakaroon sila ng arm pump, no? Kaya pag may arm pump ka na, basically, hindi ka na pwede magmotor kasi ano na yan eh, sunog na yung muscle mo. Oo.
So Clyde Relativo was not on the starting grid a while ago. Let's see if he manages to get there now. No, he's still not there. So that automatically puts Justin Guche, who is in P2, as the pole position. Saka ito si Justin Guche, rookie cup to eh. But rookie category, and he's already in P2 in the overall dito sa starting grid. Pirelli Cup Group number 1 with a total of 27 riders out on the grid. Of course, we're going to see some sport bikes, some naked bikes out there on the track. Tofu has not made his way back on the starting. There he is.
Medyo pimpin yung motor niya, gold.
Big pimpin.
Gold rims.
Gold rims.
And there's John Timbol doing his dance.
John Timbol, no?
To get himself.
Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng taong nagtumaka sa interview.
No, John Timbol now is in P1 because of that absence of Clyde Relativo.
And Renzi sporting his new color.
Asan si Renzi?
With Asha Beach Resort.
Here we go. The visors are down. The lights are on. And they're off. Mickey Mazzo having problems at the start.
Up. Meron din isang red. Happened.
So good start from John Timbol. Followed by Zheng Huazong.
Ito si Zheng, actually, like he was saying, bago pa lang racer yan, no?
Yep.
So
pero
kita mo naman yung oras niya.
Rider.
Oo, galing.
Dito niya sa Pilipinas naging racer.
John Timbol looking good there in the start of this race. Great start for him as they make their way towards the Porsche turn.
Yeah, like you said, syempre nauuna siya sa points, no? So, gusto niya basta matapos within the podium siguro. But tingnan natin kung uunahan siya, kung hindi lalabas ang sungay.
He's feeling a little bit of pressure here as we head towards the back straight. Manages to still stick with P1 at the moment.
Yeah. Second is bike 125. Lawrence Villanueva.
Oh yeah, si Lawrence.
Lawrence Villanueva there making that move, and Akasha now taking over the lead. Your new race leader, Lawrence Villanueva, who actually started all the way in P7. John Timbol having... There's some sparks flying there. That means the pegs are hitting the track. Here we go, heading into the important last turn. Lawrence Villanueva, followed by John Timbol. They cross the start-finish line.
Medyo experienced din naman to si John Timbol sa mga ganyan. So, tingnan natin.
As it stands right now, Lawrence Villanueva followed by John Timbol to Zheng Huangzhong.
Yan, nakuha na ni John ulit.
We're going to see some dicing here between the top 3 riders as they're starting to pull away from the rest of the pack. P4 is Tofu Guzman, Mickey Mazo at P5. June Alcantara P6.
So mukhang nag-warm up lang si John Timbol na first lap.
Oo, mukhang masyado niya rin relax. Ano talaga, acceleration talaga ng Ducati.
So yun din yung maganda i-point out natin sa mga viewers na usually magkakaiba talaga ang riding style. Depende sa bike, depende sa engine displacement or orientation. So baka napapagkamala nila minsan na hindi lumiliko ng mabilis yung ibang bike, yung iba naman mabilis lumigo. Usually, ginagamit lang nila talaga kung ano yung bagay na riding style dun sa engine.
Kaya nakikita mo yung BM na ni Lawrence, tight lines, no? Si John, point and shoot.
Yep.
Tapos dito din natin makikita si Zheng, no? Kasi si Zheng, basically mabilis yung oras niya. But syempre, race experience. Since 1 year pa lang siya nagkakarera, started actually training for motorcycles, mga 1-2 years. Dito natin makikita kung paano niya, ano yung magagawa ng 1 year, paano niya mag-unahan yung mga nasa harap niya.
Yeah, but for him to be medyo newbie,
ayan, narinig kayo.
Oh, very impressive. You know, he's now P2 taking over.
Sinabi ko na sabi ko, Fonsons Fight, narinig niya ngayon. Ngayon, inunahan niya yung nasa harap niya. May mga code akong sinasabi, guys, sa mga naririnig nila.
Naka-cardo ka with him?
Yan. Nagalit, nagalit. Yan. Dapat makita natin paano,
So, second place. Ducati versus Ducati.
Yes. Kasi mas matulin talaga siya kay Lawrence, Pag tinignan mo, 157 yung qualifying. So, halos pareho siya nila John Timbol. So, ito magandang karera ngayon.
Will John Timbol defend his first place?
Dito natin makikita, guys, malaki talaga yung yung weight ng rider. No? So, yung weight ng rider, syempre lahat kaya kailangan, sinasabi kanina nila VR Suba din na Bray Suba na na kailangan pagkakain, yung disiplina. Ano sila halos magkaparehong oras ni Jan tsaka ni Zheng. So this is about technique tsaka endurance mo.
Of course, John Timbol, bigger than most riders, no? He's taller.
Yes.
More weight on the bike. Siyempre, if you're heavier on the bike.
Sabi nga ni Zheng, penging konti.
But Zheng is looking good at P2 at the moment. He is feeling a little bit of pressure there on Lawrence Villanueva. But John Timbol, strong as ever as he crosses the start-finish line. Final 3 laps of the race.
Nice, wider line. Ganda. Tingnan mo dahil sa linya niya, nakadikit siya talaga. Si John Timbol kasi nagdi-depend siya.
Make their way down the corkscrew.
So isa sa mga challenges pag kumakarera ka, katulad nga sinabi ni Rainier, magkaiba ang mga motor. pag sakali kaharap mo Ducati tas naka-BM ka, tas sinundan mo yung linya ng Ducati, you will lose time.
Yeah.
So you have to stay consistent sa linya mo.
Yeah.
Huwag mo sila susundan.
Yeah, well right now that's 2 Ducatis up front, or 1-2.
Yeah.
I'm sure the two of them probably trained together at some point.
Sa tingin ko yun yung ginawa ni Lawrence kanina. Kaya siya umiwalay.
Okay.
Kaya layo na kagad.
Yeah, you have
kasi may excite ka talaga. Diyan ka dumaan. Ako rin. Parang
Hop. Hindi kaya ng motor. Ibang klaseng style.
Iba lang klaseng style.
But Zhang is challenging for the top spot. Putting some pressure on John Timbol.
And nice to see na he's trying different lines.
Di ba, ito yung first race na sinalihan ni Zhang this year, no?
I think he joined the last one.
The last one?
Oh, sabi niya
wala ako.
kanina.
Oh. Chinese New Year kasi yun. Dapat sumali ng...
Siyempre wala tayong coverage ng last race due to the weather. And kaya nga, it's good to be back. It's good to be back and see the two of you again.
Yeah.
Although we just saw each other last weekend.
Last weekend, magkasama tayo. Medyo naumay na nga ako eh. Ayan, di ba nagkamali si Zheng doon sa paglabas ng linya.
He was off track. He was off track there for a moment.
Medyo nape-pressure si Zheng. Come on, Zheng. Come on, Zheng. Ano siya siyempre ito na yung race experience na sinasabi natin. Tingnan mo si John Timbol. Tagal na rin nag-motor yan kahit paano. Yan yung race experience.
That's right.
Walang pressure.
But Zheng has been impressive. This is
very, very impressive. Ako, for 1 year, ako tagal ko na kinukuha magmotor eh. Hindi pa ganyan yung ganyan kabilis na oras. Malupit yan.
You could see that this guy is going to be something, maybe, especially pag next season, kung sumali din siya.
Yeah.
He's going to definitely be among the top riders.
Correct.
Saka maganda yan para international na rin tayo. Diba?
Yun ang kailangan. Ako, nagloloko kanina ng subtitle, pero kailangan may subtitle. Ganun ka, sikat dapat tayo.
Dapat nga, dapat. Riders from all over the world sana can join.
Ano ba yan? Sikat lang tayo dito sa Pampanga. Hindi pwede yun. Dapat all over,
Tama.
Tapos tayo, makakasali doon. Pero ang galing ni Zheng kasi nakadikit siya ulit, ha?
That's right.
Yep, hindi siya nagpanic sa last corner.
Hindi siya nagpanic. Tapos nakadikit siya ulit.
And they have a good lead now from everybody else.
So, this is the last.
Pero dito mo titingnan si John Timbol super consistent. Yung form, yung linya, super consistent. Hindi malikot yung bike. Pag nakita mo, pag pumipreno siya, hindi nagwiwili yung bike pag binubuksan yung gas.
But Reyna, sabi mo kanina, Zheng is trying different lines.
Yep.
That maybe to see if he can get an advantage over John.
Usually kasi yun yung mistake ng mga new riders na nafi-fixate sila.
Fixation.
So if you're using the same lines as your competitor, imposible ka maka-overtake.
So yan ang tamang gawin ni Zheng. Yan, wide siya. Tapos ito tapos dikit ka lang. Hindi mo kailangan sundan yung likod niya. Yan, dikit ka, tama yan. Xiong Foy. Alam niya na yan. Alam niya, hindi mo makakadikit yan. Dun sa corkscrew talaga dapat.
Even the Porsche is different. Yung line ni Zheng is different from that of John Timbol.
Dapat ginagaya niya yung kay John doon. Kasi basta out in out na lang. Yung pinaka-out. Masyado pang malayo para mag-experiment siya ng lines di ba?
Yeah.
Dapat malapit na malapit. So dyan, qualifying ka muna. Qualifying lines ka muna.
Here they are. Final lap. John Timbol looking strong, but some pressure here from Zheng. Zheng has really impressed me. For somebody who's been racing for only a year, this is really impressive that he is putting this amount of pressure on a very experienced rider na si John Timbol.
But I think it won't be enough to overtake.
But that P2 is going to feel like P1 for a relatively new rider.
Nice. Yun. Salamat.
There it is. He even made a little bit of a show of it in the end.
Yep. Galing.
John Timbol, P1, Zeng Huazong,
Lawrence.
P2, Mickey Mazo is at P3 overall.
Oh, Mickey Mazo. Where's Lawrence? Nasaan na?
Lawrence Villanueva has fallen back a little bit. He is at P4. Justin Gucci P5, Tofu Guzman P6.
Doon din at the end of the day, katulad ni Mickey Maso, medyo matagal na kumakarera yan. So, yung experience talaga, it pays dividends pagkadating dito.
So in the categories, you're looking at a bunch of Super Ace, as we mentioned. And then, of course, Tofu Guzman and the Street Fighter is the first to cross in the naked class. Ito po yung highlights natin. Lawrence Villanueva was race leader for some time until John Timbol decided to go to work at the end of the first lap. But John Timbol feeling a little bit of pressure there from Zeng all the way till the end of the race. No, he couldn't pull away.
Yep. Baka mas magiging exciting kung hindi nagkamali si Zeng on the last corner.
Yun talaga yung, like I've been telling, experience. Tapos yung abruptness Pag nakikita mo yung mga abruptness nila sa break, ibig sabihin hindi mo plinano yung gagawin mo.
Yeah.
Well, si John Timbol nakaplano lahat, yung interview niya hindi. Yun lang.
Madami din siyang hesitation na pwedeng ituloy actually.
Correct. That's the experience.
Yep.
Yun nga.
So this could be, and maybe next season, a rivalry to watch out for.
Yeah.
The veteran and the newbie.
Ang problema, si John Timbol mukha rin Chinese.
And I think John will be moving up sa Nationals.
Okay. So
Nationals. Baka pwede na rin to si Zeng.
Yeah. Depende pag hindi siya magta-top 3 kung hindi niya tinapos yung season. So usually standing na top 3 riders will be moving up.
Oh, yun pala yun.
All right, so I guess Zeng is going to be the name to watch out for next season, because he definitely has. He was impressive in that last race. But congratulations once again to the race winners. John Timbol, Zeng Zong, Mickey Mazo. Those are your top 3 riders of the Pirelli Cup Group number 1. And we are going to move on to the Pirelli Cup Group number 2 in just a few moments as we clear the track.
And Zeng setting the best lap time of the race, 1 minute 56 seconds.
That is impressive.
Pareho na sila ni Clyde. Di ba? Kahit mas matulin siya kay Jan, lahat yun starting.
Hi. We'll be right back, ladies and gentlemen.
Angkas has always been advocating safety riding. No? Ito yung naging cornerstone po talaga ng Angkas na mapakita sa tao na ang pagsasakay ng motorsiklo, magagawa po natin yan in a safe manner. And yung Angkas Dream Cup is the epitome, no? Talagang the highest level of motorcycle safety riding. So talagang we wanted to really embody that, no? And show everybody na, if you have the talent, take it out of the streets and into the track. Hindi naman po lahat ng tao nakakapag-participate sa motorsports. So, ginawa po natin yung Angkas Dream Cup so that we can bring motorsports down to the grassroots level. Ngayon dun sa 18 million na nagmomotorsiklo, may chance na ngayon, mayaman ka man o mahirap ka, basta meron kang talento sa pagmomotorsiklo, pwede ka sumali sa Angkas Dream Cup. Open po yan. At kung ikaw ay naging champion po dito, we will support you between the partnership of Angkas and Ducati all the way up to international races.
With the proper support, kaya nga yung binibigay ng Angkas is this program where we teach our fellow Filipinos on how to succeed in the international level para maiangat natin na ang Pilipino hindi lang nagmamaneho ng motor pero competitive din internationally, which is pinakita ni Troy TJ, na possible pala.
So that was my first podium in the IDM Championship, which was the German Supersport 300 Championship. So not only was I the first to participate there, but also the first to podium. So of course I'm really proud of myself, but more than that, I'm thankful for all of the support that everyone's been giving me, because it's not a journey that I take alone, but also with a lot of help from other people. I'm really thankful that Angkas is supporting me in my career, in my goal, my dreams. And I'm so proud that they want to do this for not just myself, but also so many other riders. So I hope that the Philippines becomes let's say a motorsport country, because now it's a growing sport. And I think that in a few years, maybe we can have more Philippine riders in international competition.
Magkaiba po yung inisabi natin na basta racing lang, no? Dun sa tinatawag nating motorsports, right? So when you put it in the context of sporting, meron yang rules and regulation, controlled environment yan. And we always exercise the safety of the athletes, the safety of the people that are participating in the sporting event. So talagang dito po natin makikita yung skill ng bawat tao sa pagra-ride nila, but in a controlled and safe environment.
Alam ko na recommended ako ni kay TJ, kay Sir George, kasi magkakakilala nga po sila na nag-aangkas nga po si Papa. Tapos yun, marunong din akong rider, kumbaga may experience. Ayun, nagsisimula talaga ako, doon kami kumuha ng pera na pang sa karera ko, kasi hindi naman biro yung mga gastos eh. Talagang sinabi ko, bago magkarera, mag-training ako ng training. Nagbunga naman lahat ng hard work. Kahit na sobrang dami kong category, parang wala lang daw nangyari sa akin kasi hindi naman biro yung mga ginawa ko bago pumunta dito eh. Kasi sinasabi nila parang daw akong robot. Eh, hindi naman nila nakita kung gaano katagal yung training na ginawa ko bago paghandaan talaga yung mga ganitong bagay.
So meron po tayong karera every month. This is a 6-leg circuit. Our championships po will be at the end of the year. So you'll expect more races to come, and this is just the beginning. I think there's going to be a lot more in store, a lot more exciting stuff for Angkas, and of course the Angkas Ducati partnership, the Angkas Dream Cup. And kami naman po, ang gusto namin is paano natin ibibigay ang motorsports para sa pangkalahatan. How do we give access to everybody, rich or poor, para magkaroon sila ng tsansa maging champion?
All set. Let's go.
Hi guys, I'm TJ Alberto. I'm a rider this year in the Asia Superbike Championship. I'll be riding in the ASB 1000 on the number 77 Ducati Panigale V4R, so watch out for me on the races. And last year was actually also the 2021 Philippine Superbike champion. with the Ducati Panigale V4R. This year, I'm so happy to be part of the Angkas Motorsports family. It's so nice to have gotten this partnership rolling, and I'm really so happy to have the support of you guys. I really feel the love and compassion from you guys about the motorcycling industry, and that's what I'm all about. I really love motorcycles from the very start, ever since I was so young. So thank you so much, and see you all on the road, mga kagulong.
All set. Let's go.
Attention racers from Pirelli Cup Group 2. Pirelli Cup Group 2, we have the last 1 minute. Final 1 minute so we close the pits. Last 1 minute. Access to the grid is now down to 1 more minute. Good luck, racers.
All right, so the Pirelli Cup Group number 2 is about to begin, and Phoebe Walker is on the starting grid to talk to some of the racers. Phoebe?
Yes, we are just about to start race 1 of the Pirelli Cup Group 2, and next to me, currently holding pole position, is Clyde Relativo. Hi Clyde, how are you feeling?
Okay naman po. Great to be back sa Clark.
Yes, and how would you sum up your season? Congratulations, kasi lagi kang na-interview, so meaning P1, P2, P3 ka lagi. So how would you sum up your season?
Madadescribe ko siya parang roller coaster ride kasi minsan panalo tayo, minsan nagka-crash usually sa BRC. So, yun. Kaya masaya ako na lang yung last leg ngayon is Clark kasi medyo mas okay ako dito.
So, is there anything specific that you want to improve on that you've noticed with your racing style or anything in general?
Syempre, meron naman po yung sa when it comes to my riding style, okay naman. Pero syempre, marami pa akong kailangan ma-improve pagdating sa racetrack. Lahat, corner speed, lines ko, marami pang pwede. So, pero sa ngayon, okay naman po tayo, nakakuha tayong P1 sa qualifying.
Exactly. Now, tell us, what is your main goal?
Main goal ko po ngayon, P1, of course. Kasi, decider round din to sa amin ni EJ, sobre todo. So, leading siya ngayon ng 4 points. Kasi nag-DNF ako nung BRC. Kaya ngayong last round na to is talagang gagawin ko po yung best ko.
And congratulations, you have a newborn baby!
Yes, thank you po, thank you.
Yes. Kailan nanganak si Mrs.?
October 7 po, 1 month na yung baby ngayon.
Is he here?
Hindi pa po pwede sa mama.
So you dedicate this to your baby?
Yes, of course, para sa anak ko.
Alright, good luck Clyde! Alright, we are moving over to positioner number 2. Position 2 is held by EJ Sobretodo, of course from Team Angkas. Hello EJ, kamusta?
Okay naman po, medyo gumaling-galing naman na simula nung Clark. Pagtapos naman nung nag-double champion tayo sa Batangas, ngayon currently leading tayo sa points. So focus na ngayon sa karera. Kumbaga all in na kasi last race na. Kumbaga kung ano yung mangyayari ngayon, mangyayari na.
Mas madami bang pressure para sa'yo because this is the last leg of the season?
Kung titignan, nakaka-pressure pero hanggat maaari hindi ko iniisip yung kasi yung focus ko. Kumbaga focus na ako sa game ko. Kasi the more na iisipin ko yun, the more na masisira yung laro ko. Kumbaga, focus na ako sa laro ko, kung ano na yung ginagawa ko, mas gagalingan ko palalo.
Yes. So to our viewers who've been watching the season all throughout, no, you had a crash 2 races ago, di ba? Yeah, so pinangalanan kang Ghost Rider.
Ako, Ghost Rider kasi talagang umapoy, tapos yung left leg ko nasunog talaga. Pero ngayon currently naman, gumagaling naman na nakakagalaw-galaw naman ako kahit paano, pero medyo masakit pa rin. Pero last race naman na, bibigay ko pa rin yung best ko.
Alright, good job. So what is your main goal ngayong araw?
Makasungkit ng champion, hanggat maaari champion kasi sobrang tikit ng points. 2 points lang ako kay Clyde. Hanggat maaari mag-champion talaga.
Okay, good luck Good luck, EJ. Let us move on to the 3rd position kay Kenneth Torres. Hello, Kenneth. Kamusta?
Ayos lang, okay naman.
Yeah, how are you feeling today? Nervous or?
Hindi, relax lang kasi looking forward na ako sa safe tsaka enjoy na race.
So, meron ka bang expectation ngayon?
Wala naman kasi hindi talaga ito yung category ko eh. Sa Superbike ako, pina-race lang ako dito ng team ko. So, mag-enjoy lang talaga ako ngayong race.
Great! Buti mabilis ka lang mag-adjust, no?
Before, ito talaga yung category ko bago ako nag-Superbike. Nag-overall na ako kaya umakyat ako ng Superbike.
Alright, so is there any message you want to say to your fans?
Hi sa inyo lahat. Thank you sa lahat ng support nyo. Yun lang, thank you.
Yes, keep watching Psbk, of course. That's it. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you very much, Phoebe Walker. And if there was a race, 2 racers to watch out for among the many racers this weekend, Clyde Relativo and EJ Sobretodo.
Yep.
I mean, the 2 of them have been battling out the entire season, and here we are, 2 points separate the 2 of them.
Yeah.
And this is going to be fireworks because you know that they're going to push. But last week we saw the decider in MotoGP with Pecco and Fabio. This is the PSBK.
Mas malapit. Saka mas malapit yung points.
Ako, parang nasa MotoGP ako. Grabe to si Angkas siya kasi EJ Sobretodo eh. Kala mo MotoGP yung mga model.
Pang-international.
Pang-international. Dapat ganyan. Yan ang standard siguro, no? Kawawa naman. Para naman champion na si EJ Sobretodo niyan.
Of course, Clyde Relativo, new father. Congratulations to him.
Yes,
And congratulations,
Clyde.
Phoebe, by the way, congratulations as well because of your engagement.
Oh, congratulations, Phoebe.
If you're still listening to us, hopefully she is, so that she can react. But yeah, I mean, this is what makes it really extra exciting now. And not just for the race win, but for the overall championship.
Right.
The next 2 races of the Pirelli Cup Group number 2 is going to be massive for EJ and for Clyde.
And of course, si Kenneth Torres, di ba? Medyo veterano to, nag-race na rin sa ibang bansa.
Yeah, nag-superbike na din.
Oo, medyo wag natin to i-discount. Kahit sabihin niya mag-i-enjoy siya, baka mamaya maging,
Pero minsan ganun talaga, no? They say, enjoy lang, enjoy. Pero competitive talaga.
Pagkadating mo sa race, lalabas ang sumay mo talaga.
Alright, so this is the warm-up lap for the Pirelli Cup Group number 2. 400cc motorcycles out on the track. We have a total of 26 riders. Medyo malaki yung grid. And to make things even more interesting, they are P1 and P2. Those 2 right there on your screens. Clyde and EJ. All eyes will be on the 2 of them for this race.
Si EJ, yung mga kasama, kala mo nagkakarsyo.
Sa ibang bansa.
Oo, galing. Ganun dapat.
Alam mo naman yung angkas, di ba? Ganun talaga eh.
Ngayon naman si Angkas eh. Pagka ganyan na yung mga model kasama, hindi na ako iniimbita.
Bawal ka na daw.
Bawal daw ako doon. Alam niya talaga to si Direct John. Yan.
I still remember the first race of the season in this category. EJ Sobretodo had Clyde Relativo within his sights sa last lap. He pushed a little too hard. Sumemplang siya sa last lap, got 0 points. And then now, he was able to recover, and he's leading the category currently. by only 2 points, no? Napaka-dikit yung laban nila ni Clyde.
So, pag nag-first si EJ, 2 points na ba yun? Will he be the champion or 1 point difference lang?
Magiging enough pagka parehas siyang, kasi 25 yung first place, then 22 yung second.
Okay. Enough na siya.
Oo.
3 points.
And magiging sa tingin ko magugulo din yung point system later dahil syempre, Ralph Kenny Torres, one of the veteran.
Yun na nga,
Rizaldi Canare,
one
of the veteran riders din.
Ano pa to? Panahon pa lang ni Marcos, kumakarera na to.
So, yan.
Oo.
Yan ang mga magkakalaban.
Yung unang Marcos, yung daddy. Hindi si BBM, hindi si Presidente BBM.
So if you're just joining us, this is the decider of the Psbk Pirelli Cup Group number 2. You have 2 riders. Still, the overall championship for the season has not been decided. And it's either going to be Clyde Relativo or EJ Sobretodo. Relativo P1, Sobretodo P2. As the final rider is finding his position. And we are about to begin the race. Race number 1 of the Pirelli Cup Group number 2. Visors are down, the lights are on, and they're off.
Kenneth, medyo
good start there by Clyde Relativo.
Kenneth, nag-showtime.
And Clyde Relativo still holding on to the position, P1, as we enter turn number 1. EJ Sobretodo dropping back a little bit here.
So Clyde followed by Rizaldi Canare.
Clyde Relativo leading the way here. That's bike number 515, the black and red bike on your screens. His main rival has dropped down to P3. That's EJ Sobretodo, Team Angkas Ducati. So if Clyde wins this race, he'll overtake the overall season.
Yeah.
The overall championship.
Sa ngayon, yung position nila ngayon, Clyde will be having 25 points. So if multiplied by 1.5.
Pero may isa pang race mamaya, tama?
Yes, 2 races today.
So EJ needs to at least get back the P2 position. Right now, EJ Sobretodo is down to P3. That Kenneth Torres at P2 currently. Kenneth Torres
ba yan? Naka-play si Kenneth.
Si Rizaldi Canare.
Rizaldi, yes.
Panahon pa nga ni
Marcos.
Ferdinand Marcos. Kumakarera na. Yan ang experience. Dito natin makikita experience.
So, yan. Mas malaki yung... So, if Rizaldi, Canare...
an overshoot there. That's Rizaldi.
Yun na, turn in.
Engine problem ba yun, no?
Mukhang hindi siya naka-turn in. Mukhang mas kumain ng line si Clyde.
Okay.
So, yan. First and second na. Sa ngayon.
Pero medyo malayo, no?
Sila 5 laps to go.
So Clyde Relativo looking good here early on in this race. But EJ Sobretodo has managed to get back the P2 position.
And Rizaldi Canare looks like tatry pa niyang bawiin ng second place.
EJ Sobretodo, of course, the first time riding a 400cc motorcycle this year. Did very well that he's leading the overall championship. That's also because Clyde Relativo had some incidents dun sa BRC where he... That's why sabi nga niya kay Phoebe na mas prefer niya talaga yung Clark.
Yeah. Yung BRC kasi sobrang technical talaga.
It seems like yung mga OGs, mas type nila yung BRC.
Parang si Rainiel, gusto
Sa
nila.
sobrang tagal.
Oo. Kasi dati, yun lang yung racetrack.
Racetrack,
kasi.
yes.
Oo.
For more than 5 years. Ng racing career ko, hindi counted yung simula nag-start yung BRC.
So, yun na rin ang BRC.
Yep.
So it's still Clyde Relativo leading the way, followed by EJ Sobretodo. Canada is at P3. Kelvin Ahmad is at P4. Kirk Thomas Dominguano at P5. The fastest lap of the race belongs to Clyde Relativo. And we have a similar situation for other categories today, no? Yung mga undecided pa yung overall championship.
Yep.
Pati sa Superbikes may undecided pa yun.
Meron din undecided. Which makes it more interesting, no? Para manood ng tao ng last race kasi kung alam na nila, di ba?
Oo. So of course in the Superbike Championship, that's gonna be between Marvin Mangolabdan and TJ Alberto.
Yeah. Coming up next.
The first race.
Yeah, first race after this. Pirelli Cup.
And Clyde Relativo looking as strong as ever here in the Pirelli Cup Group number 2.
Ganda ng kuha doon.
This guy has had a lot of experience also riding abroad, no?
Racing or riding?
Mga track day.
Track day,
Oh. Alam ko may vlog to sa YouTube eh. Tapos sa isang vlog niya, he was riding in the States. I think he was using a 400cc bike. Pero yung mga, saka wala siyang lap timer. Pero yung mga oras niya, napakataas that the coaches from the track went up to him and asked him who he was.
Okay.
Parang na-impress yung mga foreign coaches. I mean, it shows.
Parang mababa yung oras niya.
Mababa yung oras niya.
Pag mataas oras mo, kakausapin ka dahil naawa sa'yo. Uy, kawawa ka naman. Delikado ka dito.
Parang he wasn't so far away from the bigger bikes eh.
Correct.
So nag-prioritize siya kanina. Hindi siya kumarera ng Pirelli Cup Group 1.
That's right. Kasi ito, mas importante pala sa kanya eh.
Yes, kahit after qualifying first place sa 1,000cc bike.
Saka mahirap yan, kasi it was one after the other.
Yep.
And in fact, I do recall one of the race weekends in BRC, he was saying that nahirapan talaga siya when he races in different categories.
Yeah.
So gusto niya mag-focus on one category, which is I suppose this one, the 400cc. And he saw na kaya niya mag-overall champion sa season, and he decided to focus on this. Siyempre yung nemesis niya this entire season has been EJ Sobretodo, who is currently at P2.
Yeah, pero malayong P2 to
Oo.
And mangyayari kasi kung nag-overall siya, top 3 overall sa Pirelli, mamumove din siya sa Nationals. So baka isa din yun sa kinonsider niya na makuha muna yung overall sa Pirelli Cup. Kasi kung maalala natin, sumemblang siya ng isang beses sa Batangas.
That's right.
Riding GSXR.
Medyo intense yung semplang niya yun eh.
Yep.
And that happened on the last lap.
Yeah.
So I'm sure medyo pagod na yun. Fatigue played a huge factor. But right now, fatigue not being a factor at all for Clyde Relativo. Making his way through the chicane like it was nothing. Saka parang he changed his colors, no?
Yep.
Start of the season, naka-green yan eh.
Yeah, red na.
Oh, red na. And He has a very comfortable lead right now on EJ Sobretodo. Pero may isa pang race mamaya for this category.
Siyempre, huwag ka mag-DNF.
Oo.
May mga bike problems din, di ba? So, hanggang sa uli, hindi natin alam.
So 2 laps to go for this Pirelli Cup Group 2.
Clyde Relativo. Actually, yung YouTube channel niya, one of, medyo malaki siya eh. He gets a lot of viewership sa malaking following to si Clyde. And to all the fans of Clyde Relativo and supporters watching us on YouTube and on Facebook, hello to you. And it looks like your rider is performing very well dito sa first race ng Pirelli Cup Group number 2.
Very cool.
Pati yung interview niya kay Phoebe kanina, medyo you could see it in his face na he felt very confident.
Kung ako yun, madidistract ako dun sa
kay Phoebe?
Model ng ano.
Model ng angkas?
Angkas.
Sino dun?
Lahat.
Lahat?
Pag malayo ewan ko, titingnan ko malapitan.
Mamaya, mag-lunch break tayo.
Mamaya, malapitan, lalaki pala yun.
Feeling ko naman hindi.
Baka mamaya, hello, baka gananin ako eh. Mas malalim pa boses sa akin.
Two laps to go in this Pirelli Cup Group number 2. Bike 515, Clyde Relativo has looked strong up until this point. Can he finish it off and take the lead for the overall season championship from his rival, EJ Sobretodo, who is currently at P2?
Sobrang consistent ng line niya.
Consistent yung time, smooth. Medyo, ano siya, malayong second place to si EJ this race, no?
Siguro yung confidence booster din na he can qualify dun sa 1,000cc bike. Doing 156. Ngayon, 204
Parang
in a
bagal sa
400cc
kanya,
class. Ibang confidence booster din siguro.
Yung mindset na, knowing that, diba? You have that in your back pocket na kayang-kaya ko to eh. CCU yung 400cc, diba? That's the possible mindset that Clyde Relativo has right now.
Sa yung speed perception, riding on a bigger displacement bike, heavier bike, then now racing a much lighter.
Yun ang hindi naintindihan ng tao eh. Minsan, what is a speed perception, diba? Yun yung ano, yung tingin mo sa tulin eh, di ba?
Oo.
Ngayon kung sanay ka sa matulin na matulin, syempre pagka bumaba ka sa mas hindi matulin, mas relax ngayon, mas madami kang pwede isipin.
Mas madaming attention.
So yun talaga yung pag nagtitrain ng race, nagtitrain sa school, yun yung inaayos natin, speed perception, that's why vision, very important ang vision pagkadating sa riding, driving.
Clyde Relativo about to hit some traffic here. This could be a factor.
Well, dapat pina-plug yan.
He's catching up to the back markers.
Very nice. Plug naman.
Yeah.
So 3 turns to go before the checkered flag for Clyde Relativo. A 3.2 second gap between Clyde and EJ.
And Clyde Relativo is going to overtake EJ Sobretodo for the overall season championship by only what, 0.5? Tama ba?
Let's check after
there it is.
The official result.
Clyde Relativo, your new leader in overall points for the 2022 season in the Pirelli Cup Group number 2. Pero may isa pang race, so EJ Sobretodo can still regain that top spot this season, and that's going to be something to watch out for in the afternoon.
And very consistent yung 204 niya.
Yeah.
From qualifying to race pace na usually kasi mas mabilis ka talaga sa qualifying dahil wala ka masyadong kinukonsider na mauubos yung gulong or nag-iingat ka. But
walang traffic.
Yeah. You can still manage to do 2:04s.
Yeah, he looked very impressive in this race. Very comfortable, very steady, very confident.
Panay pa naman build-up ko kay Rizaldi Canare.
Nagkamali kanina.
Nagkamali
Sa start. Oo. Clyde Relativo. There's EJ Sobretodo on your screens right now. Well, he still has a chance. He still has a chance to regain that top spot in the second race this afternoon. And that's going to be the decider naman because it's going to be something na, well, for the overall championship, it's going to come down to one final race. That should be a fun one. But up next, we are going to be bringing you another another fun-filled race, no? And that's, of course, going to be the Psbk, the Pirelli Petron Psbk Novice, Intermediate, Open, Master, and Rookie class. And that's we're going to see actually a new racer join that race.
Sino?
That's going to be Lorenzo Zanetti.
Oh, si Lorenzo.
Who's actually P1. He's going to be P1 for that race.
International na tayo.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pag mga ganyan na magaganda apelido, para iba-iba naman. Mga Zwang, Zwanetti, Placenta, mga ganyan.
So it's nice to see international racers joining our local race. Kasi I'm sure yung experience nilang dadalhin and pace na ipapakita sa mga ibang rider, it will either motivate them or
alam mo, like for example, naalala mo yung dumating dito una si Troy Bayliss, no?
Yep.
Barkada ko yan si Troy. Si
Alberto.
Si Alberto pati. Si Bayliss din, no? So, alam mo, nung time na yon, Maiko was the fastest.
Yep.
159. Ang tulin na nun. Tingnan mo naman mga 159 yan. Parang
normal na.
Ako 159 ako, pero nakakaya na sabihin 159 ka. Di ba? But what I'm saying is, then si Troy Bayliss came in, normal tires, stock bike, bagong labas ng panigalip, wheelie pa ng wheelie. Pucha yung linya, ibang klaseng linya yung pinakita niya. Linagyan nila Toti ng mga data loggers, lahat, no? Tiningan. And he did a 155 that time, di ba?
150, mga 158, 157, mga ganun.
Hindi, mas mga 155 yun. Si Cheka yung 153.
First time on the track.
First time on the track. So, what happens pag nangyayari yung mga ganun, pag nakakita ka ng ganun level, lahat kayo tataas. Kasi sabi mo, pucha, andito pala. Asan ba kami yung dating natatakot, di ba? Pati ako, hindi pa ako nagninidrag doon. Napanidrag ako nung araw na yun. Kasi ganyan pala kabilis kailangan mo ipasok. So, basically, that's what it does, you know, when you put in new mga levels para itaas yung
It raises everybody's game.
It raises everybody's game. Ako personally, kasi business, riding, personal, everything's the same, no? That's why I like motorcycle, I like racing, I like sports, because everything is the same. All the formula is the same. And the formula is basically status quo is your enemy. Okay?
Yeah.
So para sa akin, pag sakali sa business ko, status quo ako. 'Di ba? And we're sa tech ako nagbi-business. Patay na ako noon. If we stay at this level, patay ka. Right? So how do you put up that level? 'Di ba? Yan yung dapat challenges. That's why do I come here and commentate, because of course si Direk John makulit. Other than makulit si Direk John, why am I here although I'm not a commentator? Because I would like to help someone who's challenging the status quo, making better media mileage, nakikita natin yung race, making it more exciting for the public. So habang walang nakikita pa as a placeholder, I don't mind. Right? Kasi I'm not a professional commentator. I look like a professional commentator. Sometimes. pero I'm not, right? So sa akin yun talaga yung So anyone that change is hard. And sometimes yung nakasanayan mo, napakala mo ganun lang yung level. Hindi yun Hindi ka pwedeng, sakali sa negosyo, hindi ka pwedeng mag-aalit kay Elon Musk because he has more resources. Basta, the rule of the game, everything is fair, di ba? Under regulatory, okay ka, wala ka dapat problema. So pag nagsasatsat ka, na ganyan-ganyan, you just don't like to, accept change.
But I mean, I'll give it an example, no? Because syempre yung world ko basketball. So parang in the PBA, we have right now we have a guest team na foreign. It's not a team from the Philippines. No, it's not a SMC or MVP team or another team. No, it's a foreign team called the Bay Area Dragons. They're number 2 right now in the standings. Magaling sila. Like they're really, really, really good. But what it does also, it puts the opponents on their A game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Diba? It brings up the level of Ginebra. It brings up the level of a Meralco so that they perform well pagdating sa PBA. So, I mean, it brings another element to the picture that will help propel the entire league.
Everybody.
Up. It's the same in that sense here. No? I
Yes.
mean, look at the time of Lorenzo Zanetti na 149.408. And
ano ba to? Half track ba ginawa nito? Di ba?
Sa first weekend niya.
Ibang
in
klase.
Clark Speedway.
That is absolutely impressive.
Crazy. Oh,
You know?
so yun yung levels, di ba?
Oo.
Basically, that's the levels. Hindi ka dapat pwede magalit dyan. Tsaka, alam mo, sa akin, like for example, isa sa mga mekaniko namin si Wilcon Dalinog, no? Galing kay Toti Alberto yan, no? Well, mas mukhang mekaniko si Toti kaysa kay Wilcon, pero alam mo si Wilcon Dalinog, ba't ito tumatawa?
Kanina ka pa.
Hindi, Wilcon Dalinog kasi, ano yan dati mekaniko ni Toti, pina-certify nila Access Plus, dinadala yan. Paboritong mekaniko ni TJ yan dati, dinadala nila sa race mech. So, talagang para sa kanya, when he started being a mechanic outside the Philippines, yung lumabas siya, and he started doing yung mechanic dun sa mga sport bike, talagang mind-blown siya kasi ang layo pala nung alam niya. Hindi nila alam lahat pala ng makina, putya kinakalas pala para ibalik ng tama. So ngayon, yung level niya, sobrang galing. Kaya niya ayusin yung bike kahit anong sira within the So that's what you were saying, you know. That's how it lifts up everybody, not just the rider themselves, but everybody else, no.
Tumataas yung standard.
Lahat tataas yung standard. And kailangan itaas natin standard natin because makikita mo yung mga reklamo na, it's not making money because our standards are low.
That's right.
Diba? But when you want sponsorship to come in, kailangan natin mga sexy kasi yan ang specialty ko mga sponsors, mga investors.
Mga sexy.
Sexy talaga yung number 1 pero number 1 ko. 'Di ba? Kaya ako, ang pinaglalaban ko dito isa lang. Yung mga model dapat level nung angkas. Yun lang pinaglalaban ko dito. Wala na akong ibang Ewan ko ba't ano yung pinagsasabi nyo?
Ni-level up ni angkas yung mga model sinasabi.
Yun ang sinasabi ko. Hindi, ewan ko kung anong sinasabi nyo. Ako yun ang sinasabi ko. Itaas nyo kahit yung level man lang nung...
Hindi pala motorsport.
Ano ba motorsport? Wala akong pakialam doon. Ang pakialam ko, yung model, ayusin nyo na maayos. Di ba?
Okay, noted. Noted. We are gonna try.
Yan ang level. Tapos, lalagyan mo ng nag-PPR na model, di nagmukhang katulong yung isa. Di ba?
Ay, Emil.
I don't know if I'll get invited next year, but...
So ayan, the riders are coming out. Exciting race.
Yeah, this should be fun. I mean, also, like, we were talking about kanina the overall season championship between EJ Sobretodo and Clyde Relativo. Pero ito meron din may
rivalry.
May rivalry din to Marvin Mangulabnan and TJ Alberto. As of now, I do believe
Marvin is leading at 245.5 points, followed by TJ Alberto at 231.5.
Medyo malayo, no?
Yes, malayo. Ito yung nangyayari last race, which is di natin na-cover, na nagkaroon ng incident na DNF si TJ Alberto. So para dun sa mga viewers natin, multiply by 1.5 yung points dun sa last 2 rounds. So yun yung malaking ikinasiro ni TJ at 37.5 kung hindi niya nakuha yung first place. So ayan yung gap na hinahabol niya ngayon between him and Marvin. So even after winning 6 races this year, regular podium finishes, pero masiro ka lang ng isa, ganyan kalaki yung sobrang laki nung hahabulin. Biglang siya yung naghahabol on the last round.
Yeah, you'd never think,
Psbk.
if you've been watching the season, you'd never think that, because he's won the most races between everybody. And then, dun nga, so that one DNF, gaano ka bigat yung DNF na yun. And that happened in the first turn in BRC, if I'm not mistaken. There was an incident between him and Dashi in that first turn.
Race incident.
Race incident. And then there was a DNF on TJ's part. But yeah, I mean, so TJ Alberto has his work cut out for him. But right now, he's at P2. Bike number 77, that's TJ Alberto, 149.780.
Yeah.
So ano rin yan eh, like for example, dahil sa status quo, we have to make point systems that are like that, di ba, na pataas na pataas yung system. For example, if you watch MotoGP, pare-pareho lang naman yung points eh, whether first part of the race, second part of the race. So what is the difference? The difference is yung dami ng rider. So sobra nating konti. Kasi, di ba, tatlo lang sila naglalaban eh. So yan ang kailangan paramihin natin. Di ba? That's why, kung kailangan natin kumuha ng mga international guys, bakit tayo matatakot? I-track natin to eh.
Oo nga, home court tayo.
Home court to eh.
Oo.
Di ba? Eh, kung talo tayo dito, I don't know.
Then improve.
Ako, hindi ako magsasalta. Mapipikon ako, pero hindi ako magsasalta. Iyak ako pag uwi ko ng bahay, pero hindi ako magsasalta.
Yeah.
Kasi, what does it mean?
Yeah.
Di ba? Takot ko sa competition? What's that? This is a competition.
Yeah.
Di ba? Parang pupunta ka sa negosyo, tapos ayaw mo malugi. Di ba? May kasama talaga yun.
But what does it do for the team? I mean, if you're looking at Ducati, because we have Zanetti, who is going to be racing on a Ducati. Technically, him and TJ are kind of like teammates now.
Yeah.
On the grid. So
They are.
How does that help? Does that help both of them, or how does that
Of course, it
affect?
helps. Dapat it helps TJ. Kasi kung ang strategy, syempre sila Ducati nagpasok sa kanila. So dapat ang strategy, paunahin nila si TJ, di ba? Because what is the goal of any team is to be a champion, di ba?
Yeah.
So you do everything in champion. Basta yung ano ba yun, fed up ba yun? Hindi fed up fed up na organization allows. As long as nasa rules, wala dapat ano yan, issue. Ngayon kung may issue doon, that is an issue.
Yeah.
Right? But if there's no issue, everything's okay. Everything's okay.
If it's within the rules.
Then the next, ako,
go ahead.
Next year, magpasok kayo ng rider nyo rin galing international.
Okay.
Di ba? Mumurahin lang yata yung mga tiga-Africa.
Let's turn it over to Phoebe with the racers.
Hi guys, if I may just make a small comment on the last comment you made. No, I was not engaged. Actually, that was for a music video of Mark Carpio's new song, Psbk. So to our streamers there, it's
Congratulations,
now,
Phoebe.
Thank you. It's now available on YouTube. All right, so I am on the grid to chat, of course, with our top three for the pre-final race of the Psbk. And next to me is a new racer from Italy, Lorenzo Zanetti. Hello, how are you? Welcome to the Psbk.
Hi, thank you. It's a good day, good experience for me when Totti family called me to try to help to improve the package from Alberto TJ bike. I match up because I'm in off season now, so it's a good training, it's good atmosphere, and well, thank you everybody from the Philippine fans.
Great. Okay, so is it your first time to race in the Philippines?
Yes, first time.
Okay, and how do you find the racing culture here?
It's really different than Europe, but I'm really appreciated the all guys that work or involved in the championship. It's really nice atmosphere.
Yes, and of course you've been racing all over the world. Just to name a few, he was champion in the Super Sport World Championship and of course at the Superbike World Championship. How do you find Clark International Speedway?
It's really interesting, good track. Just improve some parts, but it's really interesting.
So what do you think you bring to this race here now?
I'm not one to stress. I just here to improve the package of the bike and help to improve also the TJ bike. So I push it. I hope to get a great race, me and TJ for Ducati.
Very good. Thank you so much for being here. We're glad to have you and talk to you later. All right, let us move on to TJ Alberto, currently holding position 2, of course. Hi, TJ. How are you feeling?
Quite good today, yeah.
You had quite a colorful, an eventful leg, if I may say, from Batangas. Tell us about that, please.
Yeah, well, so we sit here now second in the points, but with 7 race wins. Unfortunately, in Batangas, we were taken out by another rider, and we lost all of our championship lead. So I guess this weekend, we just have to ride as best as we can and hope for the best for the championship.
Yes, so you were from position 12 to position 2 to position 1 again. How did you manage that?
Well, I believe we have the best bike and team here. So I'm really happy to be part of the Axe Plus Racing team. They really provide the best for me, and yeah, we're here to win races, and that's what we've been doing.
Yes. And of course, we have a new racer here, Zanetti. Do you view him as steep competition?
Sorry?
Do you view him as steep competition?
Yeah, he's my teammate, but also my first rival. Your teammate is always your first rival because you have the same equipment, same team, you want to always show that you're the best rider in the team. But he's also helping me this weekend, like a test rider. He's a Ducati official test rider. So clearly we improved. We're now again in the 49s quite easily. We have a good rhythm for the race. So yeah, he helped us a lot in the test, and we're ready to go for this weekend.
That is great to hear. Good luck, TJ. All right, we will talk to you again later. Now, we will move on to P3. Marvin Mangolabnan, of course, from Motul YRS. Hello. Hi, Marvin. Kamusta? How are you feeling?
Feeling good. Of course, a bit nervous. It's very normal naman every race. So, let's see kung ano magawa natin for this final round. But, again, I will do my best for this final round. Let's see if we can get the championship.
Yeah. So, how would you sum up your season for us? This is the last leg of PSBK.
It's very hard. There's, syempre, meron ups and down. Very normal naman. So, nagkaroon tayo ng chance to become the overall, to become the lead for on the 5th round of the overall championship. So, gaya nga nasabi ko kanina, I will do my best to get the championship. But, unfortunately, medyo mahirap yung kalaban natin. Of course, syempre, we're just a privateer. And, that's it.
Yeah, so we have adopted a different point system for the last 2 rounds, no? How do you feel about this?
Una, blessed syempre. Hindi ko na ina-expect na tayo pa yung magli-lead sa overall championship. And syempre, pasalamat ako kay God. So, let's see if this, kung isa to sa mga challenges na kailangan kong harapin.
All right, so we will see you later, okay? All right, good luck. That's it, guys. Back to you.
All right, thank you very much, Phoebe Walker. And this is going to be a really interesting race to watch. I mean, throwing Zanetti in there is going to just spice things up for everybody. You know, for the race fans dito sa Pilipinas.
Yeah.
We're seeing a world-class racer race in an official race in the Philippines.
Right.
I mean, that's a pretty impressive side story for the weekend.
And hindi siya basta world-class racer. Nananalo siya eh.
Oo.
So, he got to test MotoGP bikes, World Superbike bikes.
And
so, malayo yung experience.
Ako, favorite race, isa sa mga favorite riders ko si Marvin kasi. Diba, si SSBM, diba, magkasama kami niyan. Hindi sa karera.
Somewhere else.
Sa school, dati hindi nga nakakatapos ng karera yan. So, nung nag-CSS siya, basically that's when he became a champion, no?
Yeah.
Si Marvin. So I'm really rooting for Marvin. No, so tingnan natin yung lakas nung very humble guy. No? Pareho kami.
Humble ka ba?
Humble guy.
Lahat ng tao pag makita ko humble guy. Ganun. Ganun. Humble guy, introvert, yung mga words na mga sinasabi sa akin. No, but yun, of course, Dashi, nuturuan din ako ni Dashi dati, nagsisimula, no? Sila Rainiel, Dashi, yan yung mga, yung pinaka-favorite ko, tatanggalin ko sa karera. Wala kasing pera dyan eh. So si Rainiel, syempre kasama namin. But, these are local heroes. Parang Manny Pacquiao natin yan, no? I don't want to take anything away from them.
Yeah.
Right? But this one is syempre, like, pag nakita mo si Marvin, tumaas din yung level niya, biglang nag-149.
Oo.
Di ba? Kasi it really pushes you eh.
Yeah.
Di ba? Kalimutan na natin what bike and sponsorship, but it really pushes. That's what it does, di ba? Yung galit na yan, di ba?
Yeah.
So yan. Fan ako ng mga yan. Fan ako ng mga local riders natin. Gusto ko talunin yung si Zanetti. Maybe not, pag hindi this year, puta next year.
Yeah. And hopefully, di ba, yung mga sponsor talaga, makita yung level. Na ito yung prestige to win a Superbike championship na hindi siya basta-basta. And kung kaya mong ilagay lahat dyan ng resources mo, ilalagay mo.
Yeah.
So, doon mo makikita yung importansya and hindi ganun kadali. So, para dun sa mga sponsors talagang backing up riders. And doon yung makikita na supportahan talaga natin yung mga local riders natin if gusto natin talaga sila mag-perform.
Yeah.
Kasi hindi enough yung cheer and
yung pat on the back.
So, hindi. Especially in motorsport, very expensive.
Yung mga
very expensive
God bless
sports.
po, yung mga ganyan.
So,
Walang nagagawa yan.
Wala. So hopefully, next year, they give more support sa mga riders natin na talagang binibigay din naman yung 100% nila.
Yeah, and that's actually something that Marvin said during the break. I think he saw it's a YouTube channel niya, or PV told me about it kanina, that throughout the season he was able to find new sponsors.
Yep.
Partly because of the coverage of the Psbk. So I mean, of course, Marvin, a privateer, like he said, always tough to go up against a Ducati or a Kawasaki or the manufacturer back.
Yeah, it's a difference between a privateer and a factory team, right? That's always always that difference. Kahit sa MotoGP, sa F1, nangyayari yun, right? So there's no shame in that.
Yeah.
But sa akin lang, we're rooting for you. Just of course you do your best and we do better tomorrow. Just do not expect status quo to be enough to be winning next year again, or to be even placing.
So this is the warm-up lap now for the Superbike Championship, the Psbk. This is going to be a 10-lap race.
So dapat maging very precise yung standing between Marvin and TJ for this race, or else may iba kaagad yung
Dapat manalo
competition.
dapat manalo si Marvin. Alam mo kung bakit? Kasi nasiraan ako ng ng BM last time sa CSS eh. Asar talo kay Totti 2 araw. Pinira pa ako ng motor.
So ayan, let's see. So for TJ to win this championship, he needs to finish first place dito sa first race this Sunday, and then mamaya ulit. And for Marvin to win a championship, kailangan niya at least mag-second dito sa last weekend of Philippine Superbike Championship. So yun yung aabangan natin. If TJ can finish first place sa dalawang karera and Marvin can finish 2 second place.
And don't forget, Dashi Watanabe is still there.
Yeah, yun yung non-negotiable for them.
That's somebody who's got a lot of pride, a former champion, that could throw a wrench into everybody's plans.
Of course, like I said, national hero din natin yan si Dashi, di ba? Meron din siya nung school niya, nagtuturo siya. So, basically, he also wears a couple of hats.
I mean, this is going to be really interesting. I mean, you could feel the tension in the air.
Yeah.
And around the paddock, and of course, just on the track itself. All eyes are on these top 3, or maybe top 4 racers now, if you include Zanetti. But this has been a fun race to watch throughout the season. We've seen TJ win the most. We saw Marvin win 1 in BRC, and Dashi finally getting another victory. We saw the 3 of them step on top of the podium this season.
Yun ang superstars natin eh. Di ba? Kaya kailangan madagdagan.
That's right.
Kailangan madagdagan. Kailangan 8 ganyan.
Yep, yun ang maganda pa.
It will be exciting. 8, 12 ganyan.
Imagine, MotoGP, 20 plus competitive riders.
May factory rider ka, may privateer rider ka. Yun ang gusto natin makita eh.
Here we go. Zanetti, Alberto, Mangulabdan, Watanabe. That's your top 4 on the starting grid. They are followed by Manuel Chu, Mickey Mazzo, and Lawrence Macalinaw.
Yan si Lawrence.
The lights are on, the visors are down, and they're off. Great start there by TJ Alberto.
Nice start din kay Marvin.
Here we go, entering the first turn. TJ Alberto, your race
Zanetti.
leader. Zanetti P2.
Gusto ko pakita ni Marvin yung aggressiveness niya dito. Wag siya si Zanetti mukhang masakit yung tiyan kanina eh. Baka nakainom ng tubig yan dito sa Come on, Marvin.
Marvin Mangulabdan has to get past Zanetti.
Yeah.
And that's going to be a big challenge. TJ Alberto, P1, Zanetti P2, Mangulabdan P3, Watanabe P4. Ducati, BMW, Kawasaki at it stands. Can Marvin Mangolabnan get past Zanetti before anything else, before he even thinks about TJ?
And again, first for TJ to win this championship, and Marvin at least needs to finish second to win the championship.
Second. Kaya kailangan mapakita niya aggressive kay Zanetti.
Because yung overtake niya kay Zanetti will be enough.
Correct.
To win. Pero dalawa.
Yes.
Pati mamayang hapon. So,
medyo yung bike ni doon palabas ng Big C.
The difference between the Ducati and the BMW at this point is what?
Basically yung engine nila yung talagang different. So mas tighter line si BM.
Yeah.
Tama?
B4.
Tapos si Ducati naman, of course, point and shoot siya.
Point and shoot.
Oo. So, kumbaga, basta tinapat mo yung harap na gulong.
So 151 for TJ Alberto, 152 for Zanetti, and 153 flat for Marvin Mangolabnan.
And Zanetti doing the job right now, keeping Marvin Mangolabnan behind him. And letting TJ pull away just a little bit here in lap number 2. Alberto heading into Porsche.
Dapat mas matulin si Marvin kesa sa pace niya talaga na to eh. So Reniel, pag ikaw yan, paano mo pakikitaan si Zanetti? Anong dapat gawin ni Marvin?
Talagang wala, datingitan niya ng todo talaga to have a chance to overtake, kasi yung ganung gap medyo may hirapan siyang overtake. And yun minsan yung nakakalito, especially Ducati is using a different racing line compare sa inline 4.
Pinag-usapan natin kanina kay
Pagka medyo na-hypnotize ka dun sa point and shoot na power ng V4,
Totoo
mahirap
yan.
i-replicate sa inline 4.
Totoo yan. Kasi hindi mo yung power band.
Magkaiba.
So it's still Alberto P1 as we are about to finish lap number 9. Zanetti keeping everybody behind him. P2, Mangolabnan trying to get closer there in P3.
And tingin mo, apat sila, pero ang ganda na tingnan kaagad.
Yeah.
Hindi laging dalawa o tatlo, di ba?
Yeah. Imagine if we had a few more.
Yeah. I want 10 more.
Surprisingly, Marvin and Dashi is still lapping at 153. 3 seconds off sa best time nila.
Yeah.
So
mas
yun yung medyo malayo.
Mas matulin pa sila talaga yan. Di ba? Sa kung ano sila.
And if Dashi can do and Marvin can do their lap time sa qualifying, they can easily pass Zanetti. Kasi 150 na sila in the second lap.
Zanetti with the fastest lap of the day so far.
So they're all pushing. Kasi Zanetti is still doing the best time.
Ganda. TJ looking very comfortable there, P1.
Yan po ang best of the best ng Pilipinas.
And Italy, and Europe.
And Europe.
Europe.
Hidachi, Japan.
Well, it would be nice, no? It would be nice to see different countries represented dito sa Psbk.
I would love to see that. Yan yung dream.
Para may world-class talaga tayo. We could see the stage.
Hindi naman dapat talaga madaling abutin yung level na yan eh. Dapat itong level na to, ito pinaka-prestige.
TJ Alberto. Woo.
Come on, Marvin. Come on, Marvin.
150.2. TJ is now the fastest rider at the track.
Ibang klase. Ang lapit nila sa halos qualifying ngayon.
7 laps to go.
Yan mo yung
for
time
our
ni
leaders.
Dashi also.
Yes, 150.
Nicky Mazzo leading the way for the rookie category, and Lawrence Macalino leading the way for the intermediate expert category. Ito naman si Lomac. Ano yun? He just flew in yesterday in time for qualifying.
Yeah, but galing siya sa DRE, no? Sa Buriram. Sa favorite circuit ko. So at least training pa rin yun.
Training pa rin yun, exactly.
Ang daming sa Buriram kasi, para siyang Clark yung gawa niya. Para, di ba, may mga ang daming similarity sa Clark. So I think that will help Lawrence actually. Gusto yung pace niya.
Lomac is clocking in 158. 327. TJ Alberto right now has been very dominant here from the start of the race, overtaking Zanetti in the beginning and has not relinquished that P1 position. Zanetti playing defense for Team Ducati. That's what's nice. No? Parang, again, last week, MotoGP, we didn't know who was going to be the overall champion until the very last race.
Yeah.
And it's going to happen here as well, dito sa Psbk.
Yeah, 6 laps to go.
But imagine the kind of focus that you need, no, to be able to finish this race, knowing the math na kailangan P1 ako, kailangan, diba parang it's
added pressure.
May added pressure yun eh. But that's what makes it fun.
Yes.
That's what makes this sport really exciting. No? There's that's what happened in MotoGP. Fabio Quartararo couldn't hold on to the lead because he was playing defense, and all of a sudden, here comes Pecco. Right now, TJ and Zanetti doing what needs to be done in order for them to regain the overall lead. But Marvin not giving up at the moment. He's right there.
And again, hindi kailangan mag-first ni Marvin for this race to hold on sa championship hopes. Kailangan niya lang mag-second place. So, overtaking Zanetti with you.
And he's got Zanetti within his sights. But that's all you can do as a racer, no? If you're TJ, you have to win. You have to be P1.
Yes.
If you're Marvin, you have to somehow get past Zanetti to be P2. Everything else, forget about it.
And again, kaya napunta sa situation na ganito is because of yung isang DNF niya sa Batangas na nagkaroon ng race incident between him and Dashi. But for the past 4 races, TJ already won.
Pero kasama talaga sa karera yun.
Yeah,
diba?
that's
I mean,
part of the sport.
That's part of the sport, di ba? Hindi naman natin maano yun. So, ang sitwasyon ngayon, it's really yung si Marvin wants to, he has to get past Zanetti. And Zanetti's pace is grabe.
Zanetti and Marvin is doing 149.
Grabe.
So, walang nag-hold back. Talagang nagpupush sila.
Tingnan mo, napupush sila lahat. Hindi naman ganyan ka, di ba? Hindi naman nag-149 sa race eh. This is what competition does to
That's what, whether you're competing here in the Philippines or abroad, the international, the different exposure that you get will only benefit you and everybody else.
Yep.
Parang ano rin yun eh, when the Phil-Ams were allowed to play in the PBA, umangat yung level ng basketball.
Yes.
When the Phil-Foreign players were allowed to play in the UAAP, in the NCAA, umangat yung level. Parang ganun rin dun.
I would really support to bring in those kind of riders dito because that opens up also for us to go to other countries.
Yes.
Di ba? Baka may ibang organization other than pang mga Asia, other than FIM, na pwede tayong pumunta sa ibang bansa. You have to really look at the bigger picture here, no?
Always the bigger picture.
Kasi syempre, pag nandoon ka sa harap, nakikita mo lang yung nasa tapat mo. Yeah?
Saka hindi lang to actually sa rider. If you see foreign teams can join yung tech knowledge nila.
Correct.
How to maintain the bike, set up the bike. Medyo iba din yung level doon. So, I'm sure madami na rin mga racing team local na kumukuha ng foreign tech teams to help with their engine setup, suspension setup. So, hindi naman ito bago.
So it's still Alberto, Zanetti, Mangolabnan, your top three. And the fastest time has gone back to Lorenzo Zanetti.
149.7. So, they're still on race pace.
Akala ko Lorenzo Ongkiko eh. Buti Zanetti yan, hindi Ongkiko.
Grabe, no holding back these guys.
4 laps to go.
4 laps to go, but I mean the gap between Marvin and Zanetti has gotten bigger, but only by a very little bit. Zanetti is gaining on TJ Alberto, but something tells me he's not going to overtake TJ Alberto.
Pwede naman. Hindi na siya makakabalik.
I mean, just look at the skill, no? The TJ skill, of course, Zanetti skill, Marvin skill. Respect the top riders in the Philippines, no?
Kita mo, nagsaslide yung likod, no? Napakasan niya eh.
Wala, talagang all out sila.
All out.
Even the lap times, may kita naman natin sa lap time na walang nag-hold back. Second, third doing 159. If they can do it consistently, aabutan nila si TJ with that kind of pace.
Ano yun, parang...
tingnan nyo, matulin pa si Marvin. Sa likod.
But it's, you know, riding on the limit for 10 laps is no joke.
No joke. No joke.
But that's what makes this sport so fantastic to watch.
Right.
And just...
Kaya may regulation din yan sa tungkol ilang gulong lang pwede gamitin. Diba? May mga rules yan eh. Hindi yan basta...
Marvin Mangolabnan right there on Zanetti. TJ right now not worrying about what's happening behind him and just wants to take care of business.
Yeah, 3 laps to go.
With only 3 laps to go. Once again, the best time so far, 1:49.737 by Zanetti.
Ano si Marvin?
Marvin's
1:49, 8:63 rin siya.
8:63.
So close.
Alberto about to cross the start-finish line once again. Now we're down to the last 2 laps of the race.
Last 2 laps.
Alberto, Zanetti, Mangolabnan, your top 3. Dashi 4, Lomac 5.
So Dashi from 150 ngayon lap, 158 the last lap.
158.2.
Ano kaya yan? Engine trouble or...
Saving the bike for next race?
Saving kasi minsan may mga brake fade. Pag nararamdaman mo nag-fade na yung brake, syempre hindi mo na pwede i-push yun. Baka yung gulong, talagang ano na.
So let's see if may habutan silang back marker. 2 laps to go for TJ, Zanetti, and Mangolabnan.
That's how much these guys are pushing it. You see the bike, medyo malikot.
Yeah.
Nakikita niyo yung tension kahit dito sa paddock side. Dito Ducati crew holding the pit board.
And here we go. TJ Alberto entering the last lap. If Marvin wants to do anything, he's got to do it now. Zanetti still in front of him.
So until the last lap, they're still doing 1 minute 50. Used to be the best time for qualifying. Pero ngayon, naging race pace na lang siya.
Yan yung level.
So 1.2 second gap between TJ and Zanetti. And then 0.2 second gap between Zanetti and Marvin. So malalaman natin kung may ilalabas pa si Marvin in the last couple of laps.
Jack Buncho, asa na?
Jack Buncho is P8.
Ayan, kaklase ko sa CSS yan. Hindi nakikinig sa teacher. Nag-CSS yan. Dapat tumulin yan.
The fastest woman in the Philippines, Jack Buncho.
Yung kuya rin niya, actually si Michael, nag-CSS din yon sa Australia. Sila. Look at how far we've gone. Yung time ni Michael, 159 ang fastest. Ngayon, 149. Ang laki nun.
Yeah.
10 seconds.
Yeah. In fact, Jack Buncho is faster than the fastest time of her brother.
Yes. But of course, 600cc yata si Michael.
600cc Michael. And of course, yung technology and the tires are
malayo na.
So last lap, last few corners, approaching last turn.
TJ Alberto gonna get the job done here in race number 1 of the Psbk Superbike Championship. He won. TJ Alberto, Zanetti to Mangolabdan. That's your top 3 at the moment.
Kung ano yung pole position.
So 149, 149 best time. Even on the last lap of TJ, still
Tatlo
doing
sila
149.9.
Dashi 150. Grabe.
So race 1 done.
Grabe rin to si Manuel Chu. Good show, guys. Good show.
Mangolabdan just squeezing whatever he can out of that BMW. Just too difficult to get past the experience, I guess, and the international experience of Zanetti. And TJ Alberto doing what needs to be done in order for him to regain the overall championship leader for the season. But congratulations to Team Ducati, P1 and P2.
Yes, one more race to go. Ayan, nakikita natin yung may-ari ng Access Plus. Medyo iika-ika.
Here's the highlights. Right off the start, TJ Alberto was able to get the lead and hold on to it from start to finish.
Yes.
And Marvin came close a couple of times to Zanetti but just did not take the risk.
No, I think 149 kasi yung mga oras nila eh. So they were really pushing.
Yeah.
Hindi ano talaga, hindi lang black pass talagang.
That was it.
Yeah,
that's the limit.
That was the limit. And TJ was actually doing 150s, no?
Oh, and yung last lap ni TJ is still 149.9 until the last lap.
Grabe yan. Kailangan maintindihan ng mga nanonood na hindi mo magagawa yung qualifying sa race. Talagang ibang level yon, pati linya mo iba. But these guys were doing it. Of course, si TJ, si Zanetti, na mukhang masakit yung tiyan niya kanina. Tapos si Marvin.
And kailangan for other riders to overtake, kailangan nila ng mas mabilis pang lap time. So at least 149 flat or 149 low.
Correct.
So yun ang hindi na ring biro.
Medyo ibang level na talaga to. This is the top level. And we want to push it more. No?
With all that pressure. Walang nagkamali. Walang nagkamali.
Galing.
Kahit ganong lap time, kahit ganong pace, walang nagkamali sa kanila.
I mean, what a show between the top riders of the Philippines there in the Psbk Superbike Championship. And we're going to have one more. We're going to have one more later on in this afternoon between those riders. But we are going to be bringing you the Pirelli Petron 115 SL 160cc Intermediate and Expert class when we return.
Back to you.
All set. Let's go.
Hi guys, I'm TJ Alberto. I'm a rider this year in the Asia Superbike Championship. I'll be riding in the ASB 1000 on the number 77 Ducati Panigale V4R. So watch out for me on the races. And last year was actually also the 2021 Philippine Superbike champion with the Ducati Panigale V4R. This year, I'm so happy to be part of the Angkas Motorsports family. It's so nice to have gotten this partnership rolling. And I'm really so happy to have the support of you guys. I really feel the love and compassion from you guys about the motorcycling industry, and that's what I'm all about. I really love motorcycles from the very start, ever since I was so young. So thank you so much, and see you all on the road, mga kagulong. guys, I'm TJ Alberto. I'm a rider this year in the Asia Superbike Championship. I'll be riding in the ASB 1000 on the number 77 Ducati Panigale V4R. So watch out for me on the races. And last year was actually also the 2021 Philippine Superbike champion with the Ducati Panigale V4R. This year, I'm so happy to be part of the Angkas Motorsports family. It's so nice to have gotten this partnership rolling. And I'm really so happy to have the support of you guys. I really feel the love and compassion from you guys about the motorcycling industry, and that's what I'm all about. I really love motorcycles from the very start, ever since I was so young. So thank you so much, and see you all on the road, mga kagulong.